Racing!
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Sector 1 Sim Racing. My name is Jim Bob. Joining me in the box tonight, we have the one and only, the A-team of old, Mr. Lucas, aka the Good Doctor.
Good evening, mate. How are you?
Good, mate. How are you? And, of course, the man that has the voice, the one and only Sean Ghost Muller. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you, Jim Bob. How are you? We're at the greatest 6.2 kilometres in the world.
Absolutely. So, as it is the final round of Season 4, there's a lot of people that will be very glad to see the back of the season. And we are sending it off in the fashion that we only know how at the world-famous Mount Panorama. So, we've got 2 endurance races tonight. So, I'm looking forward to that, 2 60-minute races. And the championship will be decided tonight as well for the next level touring car championship. Looking forward to it. All right.
Well, we have a championship on the line tonight, which is very exciting. So, a certain driver may anoint himself to God status.
Correct.
I think he pretty much needs to fall into a bucket to not win tonight. He's got to finish the race. He's got to still finish inside the top 10, worst case scenario. But again, though, as we've seen these things happen before, you never know until the end of the final lap. So we'll just hang on and hope to see what happens.
Yeah, we certainly will. So first off tonight, we will have it'll be Group B's turn to tackle the mountain. Who's got the early pace and practice there, Ghost?
Well, from what I've seen in the early sort of practice sessions there, the 2 Vipers of the Muffin Man and Scooter McGavin have been very quick. TX3 GDR, of course, has been quick, but the surprise for me is the Aussie Hampton cars of Gaz Big Balls, the Bathurst Master, and Old Wakey, who have set some really quick times as well. So I think from what we've seen in the test starts as well, we have the makings of an absolute ripsaw tonight, so can't wait to call this.
Yeah, absolutely. And of course, being the last round of the championship, we do have a couple of drivers that are moving on tonight as well. So we'll be sure to give them a bit of a shout out on the TV while they're going around playing pretend race cars. So, without further ado, shall we get them off and running?
I reckon we'll get qualifying off and racing. We'll just double check that everyone is in on the track. Yes, they are. Good job. Very good, boys. Well done. And we'll start qualifying. We will have a red flag. We do have 3 grid spot penalties, but we'll go through all the housekeeping once these boys are out on track.
So we've got big g'day in the chat to Carbon Boy. We've got Karen, who's had a name change in the last 2 hours, who we now known as Darren. We've got Dadson. We've got Womble. We've got the Moth. How are you, mate? Hope you're well. We've got Mr. Bumcrack. We've got the Brev. We've got the Bad Doctor. We've got Tails MCFC. Nice to have you on board. We've got the Good Doctor. And we've got the one and only Filthy, Mr. Ben Leonard. How are you, good sir?
All right, so the boys heading out track. Scotty G, just seeing who is first out on track there at the moment. I think it is the Muffin Man. It is the Muffin Man. 10:53 in the Big Bad Viper, which has been very quick around here, but front tyre wear is an issue, as the good doc can definitely attest to.
Yeah, I took one of the Bacchus Vipers for a spin the other night in a test race, and she's definitely very heavy over the nose and used up those front tyres very, very quickly.
Alright, so we've got Captain Muffin in the Big Bad Dodge Viper for Team 53. We've got Scotty G, who was, I believe, in his final race tonight was sector 1. In the, I believe that's the Cornerstone Ferrari, with the best media on the side. We've got Old Wakey in the first of the Aussie Hampton NSXs. We've got Barry in the Tamer Cars McLaren for Obsession Motorsports. And we've got Ricky Bobby in the Green-Eyed Monster, we'll call it tonight, also for Obsession Motorsports. We've got TX3 in the first of the Ragged Edge Racing Porsches with Auto 1 on the side. And quite fitting behind them tonight is the Bad Doctor, who is filling in for Troy Big Guns, who is moving house. So hope that's all going well, mate. We've got NASCAR in the second of the Team 53 Vipers with the Lions Civil on the side. We've got Lucky for Lucky's Lawn Care Racing in the Autobahn Alpha. We've got Scooter 82 in that beautiful looking one-off Bacchus Brewing Dodge Viper, and I believe it's Scotty's last race tonight.
Yes, he is departing. Old Scooter McGovern.
We've got DJ Brain in the Merlin NSX for CJ Esports. We've got Black Project, 12th on the road at the moment, in the, help me out, good doctor.
Rap Studio Black White McLaren.
In the Rap Studio Black White McLaren, thank you. We got Jimmy Superfly in the Revolution Race Care Hyundai Genesis for Death Grip Racing. And Gaz Bowles is sitting out qualifying at the moment.
No, here we go. So the Bathurst Masters already pulled out a little trick. So he didn't go out on the outlap with everyone else. He just sat around, waited for them to go past, and now he's about to start his outlap now. So, of course, Gaz he's a bit of a master around here.
That's brave though, because it's a 10-minute qualifying session with 2-minute laps. He doesn't leave himself a lot of time to get a lap in.
Alright, so Captain Muffin now will be our first set of indicative tyres. He pops over the rise, down in through the S's now. In the big V10 Viper. Oh, through the dipper there. Just, you see the front end set. I really don't like that.
Even with fresh tyres.
Now into the elbow. Nice tight line. Gets a good exit. Maximum drive. Now unleashes the big V10 truck motor. Down the most famous bit of straight in Australia Asian motorsport, Conrod Straight, fantastic, over a kilometre long into the fastest corner in Australian motorsport, the Chase. This is where you grab the middle one, swallow your brave bits, tighten the belts and flicker in there. Jeez, he brakes deep as well.
Yeah.
Wow, that is really deep.
Those Brembos were glowing on all four corners down in there.
So we're probably looking at 211s, low 211s, high 210s is what's sort of being set at the moment.
Alright, let's have a look.
Oh, Scotty G, nice lap, 211.1, beautiful lap from the G-Man. TX3 GTR though just absolutely obliterates him at 210.3, that is ridiculous.
Scooter P2 as well.
So TX3 will be carrying a 2-spot group penalty as well, along with Berry and DJ Brain. So
he's up again too.
Yep, he's flying here. Superfly in the third. Nice lap from Jimmy in the Death Grip Hyundai.
I think TX3 might catch some traffic here though.
Trying to jump on board.
Trying to get around as quickly as possible so he can maybe get another lap in. Scooter there in second. great lap from Jimmy Superfly too, and the little Hyundai they couldn't.
Seem to have got that hooked up in the last couple of rounds down there at Death Grip. So
Yeah, that thing's been a jet. It was really good in the rain at the Red Bull Ring too. So
there's some major traffic issues around. Oh, TX3 is really loose across the top. He is wringing the neck out of that Cayman. He's got.
well done, Ricky Bobby.
Very nicely done. Now he might get a little tow here as well. This might drag him along. With 3 minutes 52 left on the clock, do you come in now, get a new set of boots and go out, or do you stick with this lap?
I think he'll pit this lap. It's down.
So I'm going to just give me a keep an eye on that. I'm going to jump on board here with Gazballs because he's on his first flying lap now.
Keep an eye on TX3 and see if he pits or not, and then we'll go back to the Aussie Hampton car. Yep, he's coming in. Ricky's coming in as well. They're all coming in.
So Gaz now might get a bit of track to himself here. See if we can get a split. Just waiting for it to pop up. He's just coming through the chase now. As the bad Doc pops in a 2:11.6.
That's a great
It's actually
time.
not a bad lap.
No,
that's a very good lap.
That'll put him probably 4th or 5th, I reckon.
Nice work from the bad Doc. Wasn't overly confident for tonight, but that's a very good lap.
It's pretty handy, the bad Doc.
Here he comes.
Goes all right.
Mr. Bathurst is about to complete his lap.
Here comes Big Balls. Oh, it's a second. Here we go.
Here we go.
Here we go.
So that lap from trying to find him now. Bad Doctor. He's only good enough for 10th. We got NASCAR down in 11th as well.
And Gaz is purple. Gaz is purple.
Oh, here he is. Oh. A little bit wide.
We all know, myself, I love calling a Gaz lap at Bathurst. He's coming up now towards the cutting. Takes a really tight line. Then it takes that outside Gaz line that he is famous for. Absolutely wringing the neck of the Honda NSX here. What can he do in the big bad purple people eater?
Tell you what, that thing looks spectacular in the afternoon sun too, doesn't it?
You like that car there, Jimmy?
Oh, just a little bit.
Through McPhillamy now. Slides it through McPhillamy. Down through the S's. He's always lost a little bit of time, but he's still up on his best time. But this is where Gaz comes into his own. When he goes down the mountain, he is just so brave through here. It's like a hot knife through butter. Down the elbow. All about traction now. Can he get maximum drive? 2 or 3 kilometres slower at the elbow. Ends up being 10 kilometres slower at the back end of Conrod.
Scooter's going to get a nice little tow from Gaz down here too, so if he's on a lap, it might be alright. Gaz is down now. He's in the red.
Well, this will be it for him. This is an all or nothing lap. This is a money lap here.
Scooter's backed off. He's going to have one more crack.
He's just got to be a little bit quicker than Scooter though, because that'll be enough for pole with TX3's grid penalty. And of course, mid-pack is not where you want to start at Bathurst.
No.
No, he doesn't go quicker, slower. All right, so let's see who's out on the track. Who's setting the quick times?
All right.
Superfly's about to start a flyer. Oh, the Muffin Man.
Oh, he's gone! Superfly's lost it at the first corner, and he's in the grass, and he's in the wall. Hit the wall big time. So that'll be him done and dusted.
Yep, he's back to the pits. I thought, yep, bugger that.
He's written that Genesis off. Alright, so Scotty G down in P5 at the moment. Just starting to climb up the hill. He's got a nice little gap in front and behind as well. That's a great camera shot down into the grate there as well.
Just watching Muffin at the moment. I have no idea how he's doing that in that Viper. No idea.
He's the Muffin Man's been busy in the seat today. Did a TX3's purple.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
There he is, coming down into the elbow.
Ooh, just scrapes the wall there. Doesn't do a full Chaz Monster, just a half Chaz.
Yeah.
Half chance. I love it.
Alright, down Conrod straight.
There he winds up the flat six from Stuttgart. Old Wakey down and thought that was a little bit surprising for mine. Thought he'd be up higher.
He's down. Lost a little bit of time touching the wall there, I think. Nice and deep.
Jeez, he's smooth through here though. Look at that. Inch perfect.
Down to Murray's for the last time.
So we'll get some times now. See who actually does go quicker. Looks like no one's going quicker at the moment. Oh no, here we go. Gaza, Scooter in the third. Nice job.
So TX3 will keep his pole. Gaz balls.
It'll be...
Oh, Scooter!
Scooter McGavin. Nice lap at 2:10.5. That will put him smack bang in first position on the front row.
I tell you what, DJ's found himself in 5th spot there. That's a great time.
Great lap from DJ. Needed that with his grid spot penalty as well.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Oh, you're his teammate, no? Probably should know that.
Yeah, no, anyway. If we digress.
Won't go into that.
No.
Yep, we will. Alright, so there will be a red flag, ladies and gentlemen, while I get this grid sorted. With more
Good to see
penalties than a dodgy soccer game.
Good to see the good dock delivery on pole there, guys. Just saying.
Here we go.
Man, someone else who shines at Bathurst apparently, eh? Alright, so in the chat, let's grab a podium, guys. We've got Clinty Gogo in the chat tonight. Good evening, mate. Hope you're well. We've got Excalibur. We've got Chris. We've got the Crazy One. We've got Stickers. Hope you're all doing well tonight, lads. While we're in this little bit of a lull as well, we will take a quick look at the points. And as you can see there...
I thought he was going to say, we're going to take a quick break here.
maybe after this one. So we've got Brocky on top with 145 points. Corgi with 130. D-Flow in third. He's got with 125. And then we've got Morgan Davey, Adamant for Red Mist, and Knuckles 4 through 6 separated by 9 points. So that should be a pretty interesting race there tonight for those boys. And we've got TJ in 7th, Speedy Ties in 8th. We've got Kiwi Raikkonen in 9th, and Cruisin, aka Maverick, for Racing Car Light Legends in 10th. As we will head over to Group B now. Ricky Bobby's on top of Group B for Obsession Motorsport. Then we've got Lucky, we've got Captain, we've got Karen Darren, who is racing in Group A tonight, and he's looking forward to that, like a freshly released Deeds beer. And we've got TX.
It costs $55.
Yeah. We've got TX3 in 19th, Old Wakey in 20th, DJ for CJ Esports in 21st, NASCAR, Black Project, Gaz Balls, Mr. Bathurst, he'll be looking for a strong result, Scotty G, Barry, Scooter, and rounding out the top 28 is Jimmy Superfly for Death Grip Racing.
There are stewards tonight, Mr. Brewer.
Yes.
We've actually put out a call for some help, and we've got 5 guys that are eager to give out penalties, so these guys better behave themselves tonight.
Womble's gone early for the driver of the day. He's voted for Womble. Nice work, Womble.
Nice work.
Talk about self-promotion. Change grid order. There we go. All right, time to get to work. So I've had a couple of guys, unfortunately, GT doing GT things.
Currently, there is some nice viewing on the Brownlow red carpet tonight as well. Thank you very much, Stickers, for that.
Yes, the Brownlow is tonight. My pick is Ollie Wines from Port Adelaide.
So we're doing our final test start here in the Group A lobby at the moment, and one of the Alphas got shifted to the off the track to the left, coming out of the first turn. I reckon he got about 6 foot in the air over the hump.
Oh, that'd make a good replay.
Yeah, it looked pretty cool actually.
All of the session cars will be disqualified tonight. It's a bit much. Bathurst Wowers after yesterday. I'm assuming that's supposed to be yesterday. I think the crazy one's gone a bit early tonight.
And Barry.
So what else we've got? We've got community series this week. I thought it was last week, but it must be this week. Good evening to Michael Thompson, and good evening to Mr. NASCAR. Yes, sir, that slideshow looks absolutely beautiful. Whoever did that needs a gold star.
I like the new zoom out feature on it. It looks really great.
Mm.
Sort of livens it up a bit too. It's not just a static picture anymore. It's awesome to see.
Yeah, some of those shots are really good.
So just waiting on one driver just to get himself nice and entered, and we are ready to go racing.
Awesome.
Well, after watching the last test start in Group A, we're going to be on for a treat of a race tonight. They finished the race about 4 wide down the front straight, so...
Hello, Brocky. Hope you're well, mate.
Okay, I'm just double checking a couple of things, and then we'll get this bad boy underway. Yep, GG. Yep, everyone looks good. All right, let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go racing. 1 second, I'll just send a nice message to the drivers. Good luck and don't bin it.
Yes, the new Scooter delivery for Scooter is in the slides, right? Did see that there.
Alright, here we go. Final race, Sector 1, Group B, Touring Car Championship. Bathurst, 6.2 kilometres. Greatest racetrack in the world. And we should have an absolute rip snorter tonight. Looking forward to this. 60 minutes, revs rising, tension rising. If you can't get excited for this, you don't have a bloody pulse. Long hold. But we are really long hold racing. Everyone's got off the line quite well now.
Look at that Hyundai.
The Hyundai's got an absolute rocket ship start here, but it's going to be Scooter McGavin that leads the way through Hell Corner. Does everyone get through nice and cleanly? Yes, they do.
Great stuff from Scooter and the Viper as they head up the mountain straight. We got Gaz.
Look at Jimmy right. Jimmy's right in his toe here. I reckon Jimmy wants to lead this thing. He does. He's going to pull into the inside.
Oh.
He's going to go for the lead. There's a little bit of a touch there. Jimmy in the death grip Hyundai. Slides it up the inside of Griffiths. Nice move from Superfly.
Oh, TX3.
And he's going to lead him up the mountain.
TX3 one's wide, so Gaz Bottles will have him, and the Muffin Man's got by him as well.
What a start from Superfly. Of course, one of the most courageous moves I've ever seen was done by Superfly here at the mountain. Around the outside of McPhillamy Park was an absolute brilliant move. He is very quick around here, and he leads the way as they come across the top now as the fans go crazy. So it's Superfly leading away from Scooter McGavin. Gaz there in third, of course he is. The Muffin Man in fourth, Ricky Bobby in fifth. TX3 GDR's dropped all the way down there in the sixth position, but that won't worry him. He'll just keep his head down, he'll plod along. I'll tell you what, to quote my co-commentator here, the World Championship race spot is a rip snorter.
We've got Barry down there in 7th as well, and looks like all the action's down there with Black Project, DJ and Scotty G. The battle for 6th place is heading up as well as they go 2 wide down Comrade Straight. I think Ricky Bobby will have that Porsche down here. He's got Barry in behind him as well. Team Obsession going to work here on the Ragged Edge Racing Porsche down Comrade Straight.
Now heading into the kick now, fastest corner in Australian Motorsport. They're going to go 2 wide here. Sort it out, gentlemen. Oh, look at this.
Nice
Germany
work.
versus England. It's like World War II all over again. Great move there, though, from Ricky Bobby. Lovely move, got it done. TX3 now. He's just got to have a breath, think about it. I'm sure he'll be able to get past, though. But Superfly leads the way. He's 0.2, though. So Scooter now is just starting to crawl that back. We all know every Kiwi is fast around Bathurst. It's something known for breakfast over there, I'm convinced.
It is. And it's the water we drink too.
It is the water they drink. There you go. You heard it from a Kiwi.
Alright,
What's interesting here, though, is you think that the Viper would really munch the Hyundai in a straight line, but it's not really doing that. It's quite surprising.
Yeah, but I tell you what, TX3's having a big look at Ricky Bobby and Griffins as well. Gets it done.
I expected to get on the back of Muffin Man quite quickly here. Oh, he just clips the wall there at the cutting, though. There's a quarter panel he doesn't need.
Last race of the season.
Yep, that's it.
Of course, these cars will end up at the top of the mountain with the rest of the Ragged Edge mid-rear car collection.
So we've got a McLaren in 6th, 7th and 8th from 3 different teams. Or two different teams. Get it right, you idiot. So the McLaren seems to be a pretty good package. Black Project there in 8th position at the moment, driving nicely. Got Barry just in front of him. And there's a little gap back towards Scotty G and the Bad Doc. Bad Doc's in 10th. That's a great job for the Bad Doc.
The 3 McLarens are also called Tasmania their home base, so there must be something in that as well.
Yep, it's before 9 o'clock, Chippy. Let's not go there too early.
Save that for the second one.
So
All right.
lucky there in 14th in the Little Alpha. Definitely a power track here at Bathurst, and the Little Alpha is just, with its little lawnmower engine, just struggling.
Yeah, definitely not the place he'd want to be.
But back up the front, we've got to change for the leader. Look at this battle for the lead now. This is what we wanted. We've got Scooter McGavin, Superfly, Gaz Big Balls and Captain Muffin. There is nothing in it. And TX3, I expect to be on the back of these 4 very quickly. Already it's shaping up as an absolute rip snorter.
This is fantastic. Ricky Bobby's coming with TX3 as well. Go back to that one. Well, have a look at Gaz Balls up Mountain Straight.
Here he comes. Here comes Gaz. Bit of inter-team rivalry here. Death Grip versus Aussie Hampton Racing. Is Gaz going to try and do what I think he's going to do?
Oh, here comes the Muffin Man!
Oh, wow, Muffin Man as well! Oh, what a move. That's stunning racing.
Oh,
Jimmy's
no.
in the fence. Oh, dear.
There'll be trouble
that
there.
may be looked at.
There'll be trouble there for sure.
There'll be a drama and emotion attached to that.
So,
Wow-wee.
so let's drop Jimmy all the way down to 5th now.
That'll be one angry Superfly in that Hyundai now.
Oh, well, yeah, what has happened to Wakey? Let's see if we can find him. He's all the way down to 13th. He's had a big mare somewhere, isn't he?
Well, the car looks clean. It just looks like he's maybe just ran wide somewhere, or it's just had a bit of a moment. But look at Gaz, though. Gaz has got the lights on. He's got the eyes on. Scooter's about to feel pressure like he's never felt before.
Oh, the Muffin Man runs wide at the elbow, and that's all the invitation that TX3's run wide as well. Oh, geez, there's some emotion in this race, isn't there?
It certainly is. What that is doing is letting Scooter and Gaz get out to a bit of a lead here. Look at TX3, though. He's right in the draft of the Viper. Is he going to go for a move? No, he gives him a little love tap.
Oh.
Wow. TX3's playing a long game here.
Here comes Barry with the big dive. Oh, Jimmy Superfly's gone! Oh, no!
Oh, no! Oh, we nearly had the roll gone! Oh, Jimmy's gone again! Oh, he's holding on to it again. Oh, boy.
I tell you what, the tyres on that thing will be absolutely cooked by now. Now he's got a rampaging Ferrari behind him. Good Lord.
Wow, Jimmy's had a pretty exciting lap here. So gone from 2nd to 8th in the space of 6.2 kilometres.
The Muffin Man now has got TX3 all over him. TX3 will have a look.
TX3 gets it done.
Easy.
Nice. Now he's off after Gaz. Look at Gaz, he's just stalking here. Just waiting for those tyres to drop off on the Viper. And I can tell you right now, in tyre wear terms, the NSX is looking much better already. That Viper loves chewing its fronts.
Gazball's there playing the long game, the Bathurst specialist. He's really 8 minutes into this.
Yep. So it is a compulsory two-stop. If anyone tries the two-stop, I'll be extremely surprised.
So we've got Team Tasmania down in 5th, 6th and 7th as well. The McLaren clan, we'll call them. And Jimmy Superfly has actually recovered a fair bit of time there, and he's almost on the back of those three. Bringing Scotty G and NASCAR with him as well. It's a Muffin Man now.
Look at this Muffin Man.
He's got it done already.
Look at that. That Viper just says to that Porsche, little man. These two, I really feel these two need to start working together though.
Yeah, 100%.
Because the front two are skipping away a little bit.
And if Gaz isn't going to fight up the front yet either, it's just going to make things a bit worse for them.
Well, Scooter's already looked like coming down the mountain. He has struggled a little bit. That's where Gaz makes up heaps of time. I reckon Gaz is going in the next lap or two. Gaz is going to fire it up the inside and go for this.
TX3's having another look. Oh, there's a touch. Muffin Man didn't like that very much. Have a look up the front now. Gaz is good as it.
He just shows a little bit of the nose there. That was a half skirt lift.
A very Craig Lowndes-esque, shall we say?
Yes, definitely a Lowndes special, that one. I love that line he takes through the cutting.
Oh, DJ's gone! Oh, no!
Oh, the CJ Esports Honda has gone VTEC bang.
Oh dear.
Oh, Scooter just clobbers the wall at Reed Park there.
Tell you what, these two have got nearly 3 seconds back to TX3 in 3rd place now.
Just look at the time he makes up coming down the mountain though. Wowee. So if they are going to 3-stop, we're probably expecting these guys in the next 3 or 4 minutes. 2-stop, you will be just doing 20-minute splits. But as I said, besides maybe the Alpha, I really can't see any. Oh, who's got a penalty here? Ricky Bobby does have a penalty. He is burning in the correct zone. Nice work, Ricky Bobby.
Nice work.
That's going to cost him a lot of terminal speed down. Conrad or Scotty G in the Ferrari says, thank you. I'll be having some of that.
Scotty G also got around Barry as well.
Scotty's on a bit of a charge here.
There he is. There he is. And the Cornerstone Ferrari.
Just took a couple of laps to get up to speed. Yeah, he dialed himself in.
back up the front. Gaz
Oh,
Balls is
Gaz.
getting close again.
Oh. Does he go for it? He's just sitting behind. He's really... No,
Oh,
here
he's
he
out
goes.
now.
He pulls out now. Here goes Gaz now. Who's deeper on the brakes? Who's got the biggest set of brake pills? Oh, they're going to go side by side for a Grim's Bend. This is fantastic racing.
Well done, boys.
Oh, that is as good as you'll ever see. They're hanging around the outside like that from Scooter. That is class driving. And there was no paint exchange. Fantastic racing from these two.
TX3's also broken. Captain Muffin as well.
He's catching these two up front as well, TX3. He's just starting to wind her up. Does have the fast lap of the race at the moment with the 2:11.1.
Okay. Gaz is trying to read the part number on the rear bumper of that Dodge Viper.
Yep. Scooter is making that the world's largest Viper. It's already got a big bum, but it's got a much bigger bum at the moment. He's trying every move, every trick he knows.
I reckon it's going to get to a stage, Joe. He's going to have to push the button.
Yep, because I can see a ragged edge Porsche coming, and coming very quickly.
He's got to get it done.
Here he goes. He pulls out of the draft. They're going to go side by side through the quickest corner in Australian motorsport. This is brave stuff here.
Oh, well done, lads.
Oh, look at this. Super deep on the brakes. Oh, Gaz. Oh, yes. That's how it's... Oh, he goes a little wide, though.
Here comes
But he holds
Scooter.
on to it. Fantastic racing. How did he hold on to that around the outside and then grabs himself a little bit of grass for good measure?
It's a nice little bit of car control.
Look at that, though. TX3 is very much catching these two. We're going to have a three-way battle here very quickly. Oh, no, we're not.
He's in the grass.
TX3's decided he's going to drive to orange. I'll tell you what, just keep going this battle as well.
Scooter's having another look.
Yep. Jimmy keeps an eye on the front. I'm keeping an eye on the fantastic battle we've got going at the moment for 6th, 7th, 8th and 9th. Oh, Scotty and Barry. Oh, jeez, I don't know about that. Oh, far out, gentlemen.
Let's have a look here.
Nothing in it.
So these guys must be having a pretty good squabble down there, because Berries and Black Project have left them behind. NASCAR's in this as well.
Yep. Lucky's moved his way up there as well. This is where the Alpha now comes into its own in the later part of the stint. The tyre wear difference on the Alpha compared to the rest of them is quite significant. Bad Dog down in 12th at the moment. Superfly down in 13th. So he's had another big... Yeah, something's happened there.
Has he pitted?
No, he hasn't. Not on my watch. So what's happened? He's dropped in a 2:28.174. So he's in a massive moment.
Alright, so Scooter's gotten around Gaz Balls again.
What a battle this is.
Here comes
The
that
TX3.
NSX.
He's nearly under the second mark. So looking now, this is a fantastic battle. These two, the squabbling these two are doing. TX3 is like, yes, keep fighting, keep battling, keep battling.
Oh, Muffin Man's in. He's the first to blink. Oh, is he?
No,
He's gone.
no,
He's gone.
He's done a Warno. Oh, wow.
Oh, he's going backwards as well.
Oh, hang on. Hang on.
Easy, Tiger.
No.
So, old Wake.
Wow.
Oh, he's gone again.
He's gone again.
Oh, no.
Oh, dear.
So,
someone clip that.
I think Old Wakey and Ricky Bobby, I believe, have followed him in as well.
Okay, so that's bang on 44 minutes, so that is definitely three-stop territory. Having a look here at the moment. So Scooter, Gaz, TX3 He's there. He's there. He's in the 0.7 gap now. This is what you need to. Here he comes. We're going to have a three-way fight. What a way to finish the season. Two drivers that are retiring, Scooter McGavin and Gazballs. And we've got our reigning champ chasing him down. He's very smooth down the hill. Looking at tyre wear of all three at the moment, and Gaz is actually in the prime position here.
Geez, TX3's all over him though, isn't he?
Yep.
It's giving Scooter a bit of space to breathe out front as well.
Now it's battle of horsepower, and this is where, unfortunately, the Porsche struggles a little bit.
He's there though.
It certainly is. Black Project, I've got to mention this, up to fourth. This is a really solid drive. Car looks neat and tidy as well. There's not a scratch on it.
He's got plenty of room around him as well.
I expect him in this lap though. Actually, I expect all of our drivers in. Oh no. Oh, okay. They're pulling the trigger on the two-stop here.
Oh yeah, they are.
Oh, it goes, and there's a bit of argy-bargy going on as well.
What's this? Lap 9.
Barry's in. Lucky's in. Surprised Lucky's in. I thought he would have stayed a bit longer.
We've got Bad Doc's in as well. Here comes Gaz. Not quite.
Thinks better of it.
Tell you what, it's not going to be long if these three are going to carry on, and Black Project's going to be all over them as well.
Well, that's why I was surprised. I thought Black Project might have come in there, try a little bit of undercuttage, just to see if he can gain a little bit of time there. Scotty G in fifth. Another very nice drive from Scotty here.
Oh, I think the tyres on.
Oh, as he backs it into the cutting motocross style. Nice car control.
Yeah, Black Projects just did that as well at the cutting, so probably would have been a good idea to come in this lap.
So Ricky Bobby's the first of our stoppers. It's looking good here. Just going to check that gap between him and NASCAR and just see how much it actually does come down across the top.
Oh, TX3's pushing that NSX down the hill. This is fantastic racing.
This is definitely shaping up to be a classic. Who's going to blink first in the pit stops?
I tell you what, if the Group A race coming up later on is half as good as this, I might have to have the day off work tomorrow.
Socially exhausted.
Yeah. Alright, Gaz now having another look down the straight. Thinks better of it again. And he's a little cover there as well.
He's going to have a look here at the... Whoa. Scooter just slams that door shut.
I thought he was going to run wide there. Someone's got to blink.
Oh, they're all in here. Oh, they're going to get these braking markers absolutely spot on. Oh, look at that.
Done.
Perfect driving from all three as they all come in the pits now. Now, what Black Project's in as well.
Right,
Scotty G's in. NASCAR's in. So Ricky Bobby.
Coming out of the chase.
How many will he jump? I think our front three are gone. I don't think he'll jump them.
Alright.
Well, Gaz is leaving the pits now.
It's going to be close.
It's going to be very close. Oh, look at that. So Ricky Bobby's now a net fourth. Oh, Black Project cops a penalty on the exit of the pit.
Oh.
A 1.5 second penalty as well. Oh, that hurts.
Let's see if we can have a look and see what the story is there. Not going to get that, but that's a shocking call there.
Oh, that's brutal. Such a good drive as well. He's really moved his way up beautifully. Ricky Bobby now up to fourth. That's a nice little bit of strategy there.
He's trying his best to burn it as well.
But our front three, So just looking at the initial pace coming out of the pits there, it looks like Scooter and Gaz do have that initial early sort of pace. TX3 just takes a little bit longer to get up to speed.
So Black Project cut the pit entry.
Oh, that'll do it.
Yep. So I'll write that in my notes for next weekend as well.
Just another mention as well. That little man, that man Lucky in that little Alpha has just quietly slid his way up to 7th.
He has too. Have a look at him. It's great work from Lucky there. You see Black Project there burning his penalty, so Lucky's going to get around him as well. Gee, that hurts, doesn't it?
Yep.
You're going to get smoked by a little Alpha coming into the chase.
Watch this Alpha just break so much deeper.
Oh!
Bit of elbows there. Oh, the little Alpha's had its brave pills. Oh, yeah, this has got a bit of a...
Have a look at Barry as well.
Over it. Barry's getting involved in this as well, but all 4 drivers get it sorted.
Project!
Oh. He got the short back and sides there.
I think Team Tasmania knocked Team Tasmania into the wall there as well, just quietly.
Oh, look at this battle back up the front though. Gaz and Scooter, round 5. TX3's just dropped off these two a little bit.
Yeah, he's hit the wall as well.
He has. Is he just having trouble keeping the pace of these 2 front runners?
Yeah, that's a good point there. The dog, he's just said have a look at the track map. The track map there, the field spread's quite small.
What Bathurst does. Nice battle. Oh, this battle, I tell you what, this battle between 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th and 10th is going to be the one to watch as well.
Lucky's just broken away a little bit for now.
There's some hard noses in here.
Yeah.
So after that penalty from Black Project, still in 9th, still a chance to get a great result. NASCAR just lurking there in 10th as well. Doc in 11th, the Muffin Man there in 12th after his very interesting pit entry. And Superfly there in 13th, but Superfly does have the fastest lap, so he'll definitely be taking that, but there'll be plenty of expletives coming out of that DGR Hyundai for sure.
Yes, and I think I might be in the steward's box this week as well, just quietly going from the comments. But anyway, back up the front.
We move on.
Yeah,
because we've got an absolute cracker up the front.
Gazballs once again. He's probably getting sick of looking at the rear of that Datsun Racing Dodge Viper by now. It's probably a good thing the tip of that front bumper on the NSX is black as well, because I don't think there'd be much purple on it anymore.
Well, no one's really shown their hand yet. This is the part that I find intriguing because, you know, does Gaz have the pace to get past and pull away? Are they both right at their ragged edge limit? Does TX3 have anything in the bag to actually fight with him?
I'll tell you what, who's lurking in the background down there in 4th place as well. The little green-eyed monster with Ricky Bobby on board.
Very solid drive. I think he'd be pretty happy with this drive, actually.
Yeah.
Old Wakey
in 5th.
Up to 5th? How did he do that?
That's a great drive.
Just from nowhere, I was like, oh, I'm in 5th
place. My teammates battling for the lead. That's not a bad day at the office.
Definitely not. Great points there for Aussie Andrew.
Alright, so Gaz now, he's still trying to find a way around. Still sitting there. Maybe the second half of the race he'll put the foot down and try and make a move and stay ahead. course, both of these guys will be leaving us at the end of season 4, so they've both want to leave on a high, leave with the W. It's coming to the chase now. Definitely gap TX3 a little bit as well.
They certainly have down to 1.6.
On their way down
This
now.
is where from TX3 I would literally start thinking about maybe changing a bit of strategy here on the fly.
Yeah. He's got 4 seconds back to Ricky Bobby in 4th. Maybe do a little tyre conserve and maybe drop that 3 stop down to a 2.
Tell you what though, Ricky Bobby, he's a bit of a smoky here. So if he's 3 stopping, yes, he will lose time, but gee, he's going to have much better tyre life towards the back end of his stint than the 3 up front.
I'll tell you what, sitting in P4, he might have a think about changing the strategy as well. If he is running the 3 stop.
Tell you what, Lucky's doing a great job holding on the 60. I thought he would have got absolutely eaten for breakfast. But he's holding off the McLaren of Berry really strongly here. And they're actually sort of catching old Wakey a little bit as well.
Black Project's made his way up to 9th spot as well. We head back up the front again. Still the status quo. Oh, Gaz runs a little wide there at the tipper. He's lost a bucket of time. TX3's going to have a big sniff come down the Comrade straight now.
I don't think the Porsche has the power, that's the problem.
No.
Can catch across the top, but really struggles down the bottom.
Oh, news from the Red Mist pits. Mr. Adam has had to retire ahead of his last race tonight. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Oh dear.
Apparently they couldn't find the Lucky Black Ice Magic Pines tree. He couldn't race without the Lucky Magic pine tree that you get at the local 7-Eleven. So that's a shame.
It is, but as always here at Sector 1, we keep pressing on because we have got.
Oh, Gaz is wide!
Oh, Gaz! Oh, how do you hold on to that?
TX3's going to have a big sniff now.
I've seen Gaz race enough for Bathurst, so that won't fluster him. Not at all.
Alright, as I head back up the hill again. I don't think TX3 might not have the car under him to fight with these guys now that he's caught up to them. Have a look now, old Wakey, Ricky Bobby in 4th.
Oh, it looks like we've got Superfly sitting in the pits.
Oh. Oh, yes,
And
we do.
mechanics are there just looking at the car.
We got the Muffin Man down in 12th. Bad Doc in 11th. We've got NASCAR in 10th. He's fallen off the back of that great battle going on for 7th. With Black Project, Scotty, Berry. Lucky's just managed to break away a little bit from these 3 as well. Having a great little run there. P6 at the moment for Lucky in the little Alpha.
Oh, sorry to interrupt there. Gaz is going to go for a move here at the chase.
Looks like he's got it done.
He's going to try around the outside. Oh, he's got it done.
Well,
yes, no,
yeah.
maybe yes.
Here comes
he
TX3.
has. Oh, but look at Scooter's going to come back here. TX3's going to go for the 3 wide option.
No. Oh.
Wow. Oh, that was great racing.
So
But Gaz now dropped the third. TX3 in second. Now can he have a go at Scooter?
Ricky Bobby's in. We just had words from the pits that Jimmy Superfly said to withdraw as well. So that's unfortunate.
Got himself an eye injury. That's no good. All the best, Jimmy.
Here comes TX3.
Oh, TX3. He's got it done.
Well
He's in the lead. Oh, was there a little touch there? Oh.
Let's have a look. I don't think there was. Gasballs has managed to get around Scooter as well.
Oh.
Jeez. Might be a little bit of spice attached to that one as well.
Very interesting.
Gasballs now, he's all over the back of that little Porsche. I reckon he'll fancy himself a bit more than what he did when Scooter was in front of him too.
Or has this just been TX3 waiting the whole time and thought, right, time to drop the hammer?
He's a little wide at the elbow. Gaz got a great run out of there.
He did. They've dropped Scooter.
Big time.
Look at this NSX. It's going to eat this Porsche. He might even get... Oh, look at TX3 though. He's going to actually hang in there.
Around the outside.
Oh, they're going to go side by side here.
Oh!
Oh, Gaz tried the dirt line again. See, and look at that. That's already brought Scooter back in play.
TX3 runs wide there. We'll just quickly check back and see. So Ricky Bobby's come out of the pits in 11th.
That's promoted Old Wakey to 4th, Lucky to 5th, Berry to 6th, Black Project into 7th. It's got Scotty G for company.
Yeah, great job by Old Wakey. So Aussie Hampton Racing at the moment is 2nd and 4th.
Might be party time down in the purple pits.
Oh.
Sure Jimmy will be down there in his purple suit.
Absolutely. Alright, Gasballs now. Once again, finding the part number on the back of the Porsche now. He'll be getting sick of looking for part numbers.
Yep. Does one of these three come in a lap early, maybe on their strategy? Go out and try and do a Hollywood outlap, see if they can get themselves a bit of track position.
Yeah, maybe.
Just look at the lap time drop off though, it's quite significant. So 11s, 11s, low 12s, and then all of a sudden you're in the 13s. As TS3 GTR does have the fastest lap as well, 2:10.9. Really? So guys in chat, who do you think's going to win out of these three here? Because this is where our winner will come from.
Here comes
Oh,
Gaz.
it's Gasballs now. Here he goes again.
He's trying the outside this time. Scooter wants into this as well.
TX3 so good on the brakes.
Yeah, you're never going to outbrake that Porsche down there.
No chance.
Yeah, they all go around again. Have a look and see what Old Wakey does. Old Wakey goes around again. Lucky goes around again.
Ooh, Old Wakey just skates it out there of Murray's.
Oh, TX3's loose again.
Yep, here comes Gaz. He's going to try the Craig Lowndes move again. He loves this
He
move.
does. The boss got to get on the radio though and tell him he's got to get it done. Here comes Scooter! Come on!
Oh. He had a big look then. Oh, Gaz is out in the grey.
Not going to survive out there. Scooter's having a look now. Scooter's got it done.
Just looking at tyre wear for all three cars at the moment, and the NSX is absolutely much better off.
Jeez, I tell you what, that Viper is just monster in the Porsche.
Yep. Porsche's actually got some significant tyre wear on the front. Not as much as the Viper, because nothing has as much tyre wear as the Viper.
Yeah, let's be honest there. Scooter's got to be smart about this now too. He can't let TX3 get away.
Yep, he's got to keep within that 0.6, 0.7 of a gap. Oh, as TX3 decides to give the wall a nice kiss at the elbow.
Yeah, he's smashed the paint off the right front corner of that too.
A couple of guys in chat already calling for Gaz to come in this lap.
It amazes me that Porsche is that quick down the straight.
Oh, Scooter's now going to try around the outside.
Oh, TX3
blows
wide!
it through the chase.
Oh.
Car control. Oh, that was some great driving.
Still nobody's in.
Yep, they're going to follow each other.
Gaz is in. Lucky's in. Here we go. Sorry, not Gaz. Old Wakey's in.
Old Wakey.
Yeah.
He's pulled the trigger.
Yeah.
I like it. Something different.
I think they're all in behind him as well. Barry's in. Scotty G stayed out with Black Project and NASCAR.
Yep. I think that battle we're just going to have to be patient with. That's going to play out. I reckon that battle for sort of 4, 6, 7 days could be really close towards the end as well. Just looking at lap times and what everyone's doing strategy-wise. But up the front, it's still going.
Ricky Bobby's already pitted too, second time, so he's the first of the guys that have stopped.
Massive credit to these three, though, to be driving at this level on tyres that they've got for 40 minutes is a huge testament to their skill.
100%.
Because I can give you the hot tip, myself and probably Jimmy will agree, we'd be in the ball by now.
Many a time. Oh, Gaz!
Oh, Gaz!
Oh, that was
Oh, he
big.
slid it straight into the wall.
Let's see if we can see what happened. No. Oh, that was big.
Huge. He's got front left damage.
Oh, poor Gaz.
Still 1.9 behind.
He's got to pit this lap now.
He does. Look, it's bad, but it's not race over yet. Not race over yet.
Especially if these two go around again.
Oh, that'd be crazy too.
Oh,
Keep it on the road, guys. Keep car. Oh,
Here they come.
Yep.
Yeah, Scooter's late there. Oh, TX3's gone! TX3's hit the wall! Oh, that's
Oh,
massive!
we've had massive drama. Huge drama.
Oh, they let him
The
in
last
too.
lap.
Wow.
The race has gone off.
All right, so they're all in now. Where's Ricky Bobby? So Ricky Bobby's coming on the front straight now. Tell you what, I wouldn't be surprised if he's done enough here.
With that in-lap from those guys, he might have done enough here. He has.
Yes, look at
Ricky
that.
Bobby's pulled a bit. Now he does probably owe us a pit stop, but he's pulled a bit of a master stroke here.
He stopped twice.
Can he get it home? No. That's the key. He's going to have absolutely second-hand tyres by the end of it. But what that's going to do, it may back Scooter up. But Scooter now's got himself a 3-second advantage over Gaz. It's Scooter's to lose for mine.
Yeah. TX3's only 2 seconds down on Gaz in 4th, but man, that was huge.
We did say, did they go a lap too long?
Well, you'd have to say they did. Gaz hitting
I
the
think
wall
so.
at the dipper as well. So Ricky Bobby now for Obsession Motorsports. Getting some TV time up front.
Now it's about tyre wear management. Who can manage their rubber to get it home is Lucky now. Moves in the, look at Lucky on the charge and the little
Oh,
Alpha.
he's got a penalty! He's got a 1
it's
second
1
penalty!
second.
That's big!
That hurts.
That hurts
And he's going to
big
get
time.
swamped by 3 cars here.
Oh. He's
Going
one.
to have to pull over the side, let all 3 pass.
And a boy. Oh.
There it goes. That's allowed Old Wakey and Berry now to go at it. Aussie Hampton versus Obsession.
Here we go. Oh, have a look at Barry at the chase.
Berry just
Wow.
says, yep, I'm coming through. I don't care who you are.
That was very well done there. Here comes Wakey having a big look. Scotty's in this as well. So they come onto the front straight. What a great little scrap this is.
Doesn't mean Lucky's out of it. These 3 will keep scrapping. Lucky will gather it up. He'll get back in this. Ooh,
Lucky's,
Scotty, that's aggressive. That's very aggressive.
Lucky's got his own battle though with Black Project.
Yep.
Here comes Old Wakey now.
So to answer your question there, Mr. Stickers, yeah, so Ricky Bobby does have 2 lap older tyres. So he may get home, he may need to come in, but I can tell you right now that Scooter is absolutely chomping time out of him.
We head back up the front now, and that gap is just coming down with every metre of the track that goes by. Tell you what, Scooter's made up about a second just coming down the hill.
Yep. Oh.
Don't knock him off the road, sunshine.
That had a bit of a Chaz Waters. Yeah, we'll go with Chaz Waters.
Chaz
There you
Waters,
go.
yeah.
Yeah. Smell
that.
about it.
Here he
Pulls out the
comes.
Viper. He's just going to do this with ease. Not even going to break a sweat, I don't reckon.
Oh, it'd be close.
Oh, I don't know. Ricky Bob? No.
Oh.
Ricky Bobby tucks it in.
Smart.
Thinks better of it.
Yeah.
That could be the race right there, ladies and gentlemen. I think Scooter's going to be very hard to catch from here.
Get back.
Even someone of Gaz's ilk, I think might be a little too much for him.
3 seconds down the road. TX3's another 3.5 seconds behind Gaz too, so that little exchange with the pit wall really cost TX3 a lot there.
So, an Obsession are having a nice day out as well. Ricky Bobby there in 2nd, Barry in 5th.
Yeah, absolutely. Comfortable 5th there for Barry as well. Who's Scotty G and Old Wakey are scrapping over 6th place.
McLaren looks good, looks nice on his tyres.
We'll head back up the front now. Scooter's at 3/4 of a second to Ricky Bobby in 2nd. The fairy tale finish for Dadson Racing coming.
Just another little shout out as well. The Bad Doc in the top 10.
Okay, there he is, down there in 10th. Filling in for his boss man tonight. So well done to the Bad Doc there.
Yep. Of course, the boss has moved into Castle to Big Guns over the weekend.
We which I believe has its own area code.
Yes, it does.
Oh, somebody, that's Black Projects run wide there. So Lucky gains another spot. Black Projects wide again. I think the tyres might be a little bit second hand on the back of that McLaren.
Oh, NASCAR just gives the bad dog a little, come on, chop chop.
Get on with it, son.
Yeah. Up the front. Scooter 1.5 to the good. Bobby there in second.
Just about call that job done, wouldn't you?
Gap's dropped it down to 2.5. Gaz has not given this up yet.
Oh, Bad Doc runs wide at the chase. Lets Black Project and NASCAR by. He'll be dirty with that. Here comes Gaz. Now Gaz is nearly all over Ricky Bobby.
Really got to get it done this lap.
He's only 2 seconds down the road from Scooter too, so he's definitely not out of the mixer.
His last 2 laps he's pumped in low 211s. So he's got the foot down.
Big hello to the fan club there. Hope you're doing well, guys. Here comes Gaz. Gaz has really got to get this done now.
Yeah, he's caught him at the wrong spot. Really need to get it done before they head across the top. There's nowhere to pass here.
Not unless he's brave and tries a Jimmy Superfly.
Yep.
Oh, he's having a look.
Oh, I tell you, you had to think about it.
He had a big look.
Oh, it's been a touch. Oh, he gave him a little elbow there. Oh, not too sure about that one.
I can hear pens clicking next door.
Yeah. Now, it doesn't seem to be any light flashing. So, Ricky Bobby might have been okay with it. Normally, that's the sign of the international sign of motorsport that I'm pretty peed off about what you've done.
Tell you what, the TX3's lurking in the background as well.
Yep.
He's not out of it either.
Look at that, though. The gap was down to 2.2 seconds. Just that exchange across the top, it's blown out to 3 seconds again. Oh, Gaz, he just slides it through there. I love how he does that. Barry's definitely got 5th locked up here. He's looking really comfortable.
Yeah.
Oh, look at the battle between old Wakey and Scotty, though.
Oh,
this is not sorted.
Jeez, I don't think they were apart the whole time they started coming down the hill into Murray's. Lucky's got the watching brief on these two as well.
I expect Lucky to... Yeah, he'll get these two by the end of the race. That's my prediction.
Oh, Scotty! Don't be doing that, son.
So 10 minutes to go. This is when the arms start to hurt. The eyes start to hurt. You're absolutely thirsty. You're twitching your leg. Everything, every corner feels like a leap of faith.
Yes. Oh, Wakey tried going around the outside there. That wasn't a very smart move. TX3's managed to get around Ricky Bobby as well.
Yep.
Tyres on that on the green-eyed monster have fallen by the wayside, I would think.
Ooh, TX3's in the wall. Just another scrapage.
Checking in with Gazwills here. He's 2.5 seconds down the road.
He's catching
He
here.
is. Big time. got plenty of support in the crowd as well. Everyone's cheering him on.
So I couldn't think of two more popular winners here, Scooter or Gaz. Take your pick.
100%. Setting up for a foul. Gee, I'll tell you what, if Group A is half as good as what this is, it's a special night.
I'd said this. Look at this battle for 6-7. I said this would brew. And it's brewing nicely because Black Project's there as well. NASCAR's can be involved in this as well. This is going to go right down the last lap, I reckon.
I would have thought Lucky would have tried to have maybe gotten around these, at least one of these two by now, but the little Alpha's just not quite quick enough, is it?
He's close enough though. Only needs a mistake from these two in front and he'll have him. Gap's at 2.4. TX3 at 2:10.8.
Jesus. It's ridiculous.
So he hasn't given up on this either.
No, definitely not. So, just while everyone's Barry's in 5th place there, I'll tell you what, Ricky Bob is in 4th, so that's a nice big bag of points for Obsession Motorsport.
It is.
Mr. Prusky will be well happy with that.
Wonder if Hips will get on the old radio and say a bit of a formation finish there, please, gentlemen.
Oh, yes.
Bit of camera time.
Yeah. Alright, so Scooter still 2.5 seconds down the road. TX3's catching Gazballs though.
Alright, so a bit of lap analysis here. So Scooter's last lap was a 2:12.4. Gaz's was a 2:11.9. TX was a 2:12.0. So based on pace at the moment, Gaz does have it. What hurt him was that lap that he was behind Ricky Bobby there.
Yeah.
That dropped him. Yeah, if he didn't have that, I reckon he'd be right on this. So just drops to 2:12.5 there. Exactly the same as Scooter. TX3 is the man at the moment. He just under 2:11.8.
He's definitely taking more time out of Gaz than what Gaz is taking out of Scooter. Would have thought the tyres on that Viper would have started to gotten a bit tired by now. Would have thought it would have started coming back to them a bit more.
Oh, battle down to 7th and 8th between Old Wakey and Lucky. Big.
Oh, Lucky's wide! Oh, he's flashed the lights too.
Oh, the light flash. Oh, the international symbol of, yeah, not happy.
See if we
Yep,
can
I
catch
think
it.
that'll be up to the headmaster's office.
Yeah, the new stewarding team will be very busy this week. Good luck, fellas.
Yep. We'll make sure to have a beer for you.
Yeah. So Black Project now is all over Lucky. I think he'll still be happy with 8th if he stays where he is though.
Still feel NASCAR's got a bit of an X factor here. Oh, Lucky again, scrapes the wall.
Oh, I think NASCAR
There,
hit
the
the
elbow.
wall as well.
Seems to be a lot of sympathetic wall tapping tonight.
Oh wow. So Black Project's just blowing by him like he's standing still.
That's got to really get up your nose,
Oh,
doesn't it?
100%. And he can't get it done under brakes either. Ooh, a little taily there on the exit.
Okay, back up the front here because the gap 2.2, it's slowly coming down, but the big news is TX3 is in the zone.
He ran wide over the first corner.
He's driving the wheels off that Porsche, absolutely wringing its neck.
I tell you what, I think the message has gone out as well. The Obsession boys are starting to close up quite nicely here.
Oh yes, look at this.
Yeah, I think the message went out.
Yep, bit of formation flying.
Yeah. So Scooter now, that gap's down to 2 seconds.
It's coming down. Just having a look, Gaz's tyre life looks really good here compared to the other two. Gaz is not out of this.
Someone needs to get on the phone to him and tell him he's got to put it in top gear. A couple of quality laps would be good.
It's where he has to deep dive into his experience around this place. Got to find that extra little tenth here and there.
Oh,
geez. Oh, jeez.
Don't be doing that, son. It's
Yeah,
at the
I
wall
think
as
that's
well.
TX3 done.
Yeah.
I think the car said, no, I've had enough. And I reckon he looks like he's backed out of it a little bit.
Yeah, he's not going to catch him now. I think he's out of the draft.
Gap's down to 1.5 seconds, and this will be the final lap coming up. We're going to have a grandstand finish here, ladies and gentlemen, for the last race for Group B. New Zealand versus Australia. Datsun Racing versus Aussie Hampton Racing. Scooter versus Gaz. 1.4 seconds is the gap. 1.3 seconds. Has Gaz got it in him?
Come on, Gaz.
Stand up, everyone. Get around this, because this is going to be an absolute champagne grandstand finish as Gaz slides it out of hell corner.
Don't give that little Porsche any more incentive, mate. Come on.
This is why we race. This is why we commentate. This is why we love S1. For races like this. After 60 minutes of driving, it's come down to the last lap. 6.2 kilometres for Scooter to hold on.
1.1 seconds.
Into the cutting now. Gaz with his traditional wide line. Scooter takes it very narrow. He's trying to maximise the drive out of the corner. Across the top now. This is where you've got to be absolutely inch perfect. Make sure you hit every apex, every braking marker. Do not make one mistake or Gaz will have you. The gap is under a second. Down the hill now. Look at the time he's making up. He's absolutely monstering this, Gaz. He's throwing the kitchen sink at it. Slides it through the dipper.
I think that's done it.
That could have been costly. Scooter might hold on. The young Kiwi uni student driving for Datsun Racing. I think he's going to bloody win this thing.
I think he might. He's got 1.5 seconds back to Gaz now.
Just got to get through the chase. 2 more big brake applications and he'll have this. In his Sector 1 swan song, Scooter McGavin, he's got 1 corner to go.
He's going to do it.
Just got to get a stop for Murray's for the last time. And Scooter McGavin for Datsun Racing is going to take the win in the Bathurst Enduro. What a drive. Stunning.
Well done, Scooter.
Gaz in second, TX3 in third. Those three.
There we go.
Give yourselves a big pat on the back. That was magnificent.
Form
and
finish.
A formation finish.
Well done,
session.
boys. Very well done. Scotty
G in his last drive will get 6. What a drive. Beautiful. Black Project in 7th. Lucky in 8th. 9th will go to Old Wakey. 10th NASCAR. The Bad Doc will finish in 11th. The Muffin Man there in 12th. And Superfly there in 13th. But a massive congratulations to Scooter McGavin. What a drive. Stunning. Epic. Amazing. My hat is off.
That was fantastic.
Wowee. Those top three, hold your heads up. That was that goes straight into the pool room of Sector 1 races. That was one of the classics.
Did you see that? Scooter just had a little glitch then going into up the hill too. So that was fantastic. And of course the Obsession boys there with the form finish at the end. There you go. Pruski loved it.
Yeah, he's excited. Driver of the day. Yeah, good luck. I'm going to do something I've never done before. I'm giving it to Scooter and Gaz.
Yeah.
I don't think you can separate them.
No, I don't think you could either.
Fantastic drive by everyone.
Yeah, it was. What have we got in here? The champagne's been popped at Dadson Racing. Honourable mentions to Ricky, Bobby and Barry as well. For
Yes, definitely.
Yeah. Boys drove
Great drive by them.
awesome race.
And also to Scotty G. Finished 6th in his final race as well. Great drive.
And Lucky finished in 8th. I think he won't be entirely happy with that, but I think it might be a little bit better than he expected. And I think NASCAR will be pleased the season's over. Looking forward to the Porsche next year. And yeah, there we go. We nearly get a full lap of a cool down lap as well. So
we do have Superfly sitting in the pits, so I'll just
we do.
just get him to exit if possible.
Yeah, time's up anyway. So that was good. They gave us a little bit of time to catch our breath as well.
It was. What a race.
Scooter, driver of the day. Scooter. Gaz, driver of the day. Driver of the day from Kazi goes to Scooter and Gaz. Womble says, oh, those poor stewards. The Muff says, what a brilliant finish. That was sensational. Absolutely. The fan club says, what a drive from everyone tonight. Mr. Bumcrack says Scooter. Tyrone and King Oscar say driver of the day, the top 3. Fantastic race from Stickers. Driver of the day, Scooter. Womble, nice drive by Womble, but he wasn't even close tonight. No, he wasn't. Scooter said another lap or 2 at the end there, and I'd be driving on rims.
How you did that?
Yeah.
There, Scooter. I've got absolutely no idea.
Has White Hips pipes in. Has Darren arrived from the train station for his race yet? That's comment of the day so far for sure. All right. How was that? Good, Doc?
That was an entertaining race, boys. I'm really happy to have been able to watch that one.
What else have we got here? Well done, Lucky from the Brev. Scalloper says, well said, Brad. That call was as good as the race. Thank you, boys. Top 3 burnout time. Yeah, probably. All right, so...
Is that burnout tyres or cars?
Just burnout time, boys.
Yeah.
Don't burn that beautiful Bacchus Viper. You leave that alone.
Oh, yeah. So, has your inbox started explaining it, good Doc?
No.
No?
I've got one so far.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, that's a little bit unfortunate.
Mr. Chase is investigating another option as well for us at the moment, so we're watch this space for that, I think.
Boy,
at this stage.
I tell you what, after what happened tonight, I don't know if I was Scooter, I think I'd be trying to sort something out real quick.
Me too.
Wow. If that was the entree, bring on the main course.
Yeah, now we're going to do this all over again, but with championship implications.
All right. So while we are heading to the Group A lobby, we'll take a quick look at the points again. And it is 15 points. So I believe all Brocky has to do tonight is finish 8th or better, basically.
Pretty much, yeah. That's only that's as far back as worst case scenario for Brocky. That's if Corgi gets pole, fastest lap, and wins the race. Brocky has to finish 8th or better to win the championship from here. So while it's not outside the realms of possibility for it to be a ridiculously bad evening for the Cyborg, I think he's probably got 2 hands and 3 feet and
Whatever else
half
he
the
has.
car stacked into that trophy to go to the 8-time champion.
It's too many.
Six
It's
times.
just too many.
Yeah, 6 times. It feels like 8, but 6.
Yeah.
6 times.
So
Can't even say that without vomiting in my mouth.
yeah. 3 bears at the paddock. I'm assuming those are Bacchus bears. Don't forget the commentary boxes upstairs. Thank you. So we only have 13 runners tonight.
We do. The
Ooh.
Red Mist Racer of Alpha Atom has had to withdraw from the race this evening, unfortunately, which means because the B race is already on its way to be actually running at the time, we couldn't shuffle the drivers up to put the Red Mist car in the back of the grid. So the space remains unfilled for A.
Well, that's a shame.
I'll have to jump in and have a spectator.
Jump in, jump in. Ghost, there's a spot for you, mate, so jump in and...
So that wasn't the way that the Atom, I'm sure, wanted to end his career at S1 for now. Hello to Shaneski. Hope you're well, mate. I hope you're dusting off that dual shot controller of yours.
I was about to say that for him.
Yeah, I can see it.
A lot of people can see it.
I'm surprised he's got a gold one.
He probably does. That's why he's so
Old mate
good.
Shansky is a bit solid in RSR too, I'll just say it.
He's very quick
Yeah,
in
he's
an
very
RSR.
quick in RSR.
Alright, I'm going to let these guys go because they've been sitting in this room now for a couple of hours, so they're ready and waiting as they exit the pits. Hopefully we're all going to be smooth sailing.
Alright, so it is D-Flow and the little chill-out systems Alfa Romeo for racing cars like Legends. Oh, there we go. Oh, I hate how it does that. Right, we've got Darren in the first of the beautiful-looking Deeds racing cars for Deeds Racing tonight. I believe that is a 1973 Roger Penske Racing livery from the Daytona 24 Hour.
Great.
Nailed it. But yeah, it does. It looks
Well
really
done,
good.
Jimmy.
Yeah,
Very
wow.
well done.
Not bad for 20 to 9 at night, eh? Alright, so we've got Speedy Tyres and the first of the Counterpunch Jaguars. And Counterpunch, of course, if you missed the announcement, will not be continuing in Season 5, so they have a special one-off black livery which looks absolutely stunning on that car. So good luck for those guys tonight. We've got the GOAT for Death Grip Racing in the little Hyundai. He's been a busy boy this afternoon, so he's had all the seat time in the world. We've got Cruising in the second of the racing cars like Legends Alphas, who's passing everyone, making my life very difficult. We got Morgan Davey in the second of the Deeds racing cars for Deeds Racing. We got Diego in the second of the Counterpunch Jaguars with CP Motorsports on the side. We got TJ, who will be a very, very busy man this week. In the room next to me, he is in the Green Beacon Brewing Ferrari for Redmond Racing. Knuckles, who I believe is the second best driver at Racing Cars Like Legends. Sorry, Lucky's Lawn Care. We got Artie Thump in the Merlin NSX for CJ Esports. There he is, Kiwi Raikkonen and the Bacchus Brewing Dodge Viper for Dadson Racing. FSR Corgi, who is of course the main championship rival to the one and only Mr. 5-time, who is currently the last man in the train with a big gap behind him.
Interesting strategy here from the sidebox. Give yourself lots of space, just like Gazballs did in the first race. But it puts you in a really rough spot with a 10-minute qualifying session. If you mess up your lap, you're going to be in deep trouble. You won't be able to pit and get back out again.
No, but it worked for Gaz, so
it did. Yep. You got to be confident in your lap time. That's the thing. If you can get that solid lap out first, then you're golden.
All right.
Just looking through the notes. So at the moment, we are red flagging after qualifying tonight, as per usual these days, with these guys forgetting to register drivers. So it's the Deeds Racing Boys of Karen and Mr. Davey are going to be taking a 2 grid spot penalty each for missed registration for the round, unfortunately. So they're going to be looking to be qualified up towards the front of the pack and limit the damage. I'd probably say Morgan Davies probably the unbackable favourite to win tonight, to be honest. Porsche's a very solid car, and he's been putting in some fantastic racing in the practice races throughout the week. A bit sketchy into the chase though.
Alright, so D-Flow's about to come around and lay the first time down for Group A. Let's have a look. 2:10.9. Speedy Tyres is a 5:10.5. Speedy Tyres in the big Jag.
Speedy's been really fast this week.
He has.
In the Jag.
Morgan Davey pops in the second.
Corgi to the top. 2:09.9. Whoa!
Wow. How does it go again? That is disgusting. Brocky
Cyborg second. Very close to the Cyborg too. He did a very low 10. 2:10.08 with no slipstream 2 for the Cyborg there. That's ridiculous.
So Corgi setting the pace at the moment, doing what he needs to do.
He really needs pole.
He does.
He just said that. He needs to get pole to really put the pressure on the Cyborg for the race. If he doesn't get pole, I don't know whether he's going to be close enough.
Right. So we got the split timer up now, so we'll see where he is at the second split.
A 2:09.
Yeah.
Sure, no.
Flying lap too. That's just ridiculous.
See, I drive the same car as Corgi, which makes me even more depressed because I think I'm faster than a 2:11.
So he's down this lap, so he'll be looking to come in.
Kiwi Raikkonen is going to move on too. He's currently 12th with a 2:11.6.
Wow.
Tucked in behind Corgi. I hazard to believe he's probably going to follow Corgi into the pits and follow him back out again and get a draft from the big McLaren's rear wing. Diego must have had a bit of an issue because he hasn't really put a lap down. He's on a 2:41.3 with a pit stop. And he's on an outlap currently, so he's yet to put a proper time down in the second of the counterpunch Jags.
I really like those Jags. They look really good in black.
They look great. Cyborg now. Is he going to continue on? What's his lap time looking, the split time looking like at the Fuso Bridge? He's down.
So I think all these
guys
guys
will
will
dive in, I think.
Yeah.
If he dives in now, he'll be okay. Now the Cyborg's got a bit of a special bonnet on the car today. I'm just trying to go back to my notes so I don't stuff up what it's for. Give me 2 secs, guys.
There he is.
Because I don't want to misquote it.
He's in
to
the
double
pits,
check it
he's
first.
in the pits at the moment, so we'll give him 20 seconds to do that. So everybody's in.
it is. Okay, so Rocky's running a special tribute message on his bonnet for... Oh, it's a rest in peace, brother, for Craig Freddie Hill, who's sadly passed away. And it's also in recognition to the Beyond Blue, for those that are having trouble, need someone to talk to.
There it is. Nice little touch there for
As always, gentlemen, it is okay not to be okay.
Exactly right.
Alright, so here we are, happy hour. Tell you what, some of these guys ain't going to get around to finish a lap.
Well, that's it, isn't it? Like, you put yourself in an awful position if you dawdle about a bit.
And a lot of these guys are all bunched up together as well, so that's more time they're going to lose trying to find a gap.
I expect the FSR boys have planned this out to have Raikkonen getting towed around by Corgi at the moment.
You think?
They don't race for the same team in our league, but they do race for the same team in the FIA, so they tend to be attached to the hip, those guys. Cyborg's allowed in space by himself. Speedy tyres. He's just tucked in there with D-Flow.
And he's got the goat behind him as well.
Little shout out to D-Flow as well, who does technically have a mathematical chance of clinching the championship tonight, albeit of the slimmest of slim margins with probably 2 disconnects. I'm now taking my bribes, D-Flow, if you're listening.
Race a car like legends are going around each house in town with their cables.
Alright, so they're starting their last laps now.
So they're all going to get around actually, which is good.
D-Flow's in P5 at the moment, which is pretty quick for the Alpha. That's a great time. Morgan Davies in 4th.
To see how his race goes tonight. It's an interesting little battle for the Alpha around Bathurst. It's been a bit of a jet. It's Diego, there goes to 3rd.
Wow.
With a 2-10-4 in the Jag. Knocks off Speedy tyres.
Right,
Diego out of nowhere.
Those Jags
Nice job, mate. Well done.
Those Jags are super quick around here.
And the fan club's just gone completely berserk.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I reckon.
There's backers bears all over the place down in pit lane at the moment. And he's up again too. So this will be the final lap for everyone. We'll keep an eye on
Cyborg was red through
Corgi.
sector 1, guys.
He's got
Now bear in mind,
FSR. He's got Kiwi Raikkonen behind him, which
he's towing him because Raikkonen's 13th at the moment. He's last on the road. Karen's 11th with the 2 grid spot penalties. He's going to go backwards. And Mr. Davey is 5th at the moment with his best sector through 2. So what's the... Oh no, he's lost a little bit of time across the top so far. Not much. His current best times are 2:10.5. So he's there.
Well, Corgi's down. Corgi's down a lot.
A lot of these guys are having trouble with these new tyres.
Is Corgi trying to drag Kiwi Raikkonen up the grid to help him maybe put a gap between him and Brock?
Rocky's purple. Oh, he's wide through there.
Just kicks it out sideways down through the dipper. She's cool, don't worry about it. It's just a Ferrari, you don't need to worry about scratch that.
Yeah, I don't have to use it next week, I'm good.
Oh, Diego there.
Traffic.
Looks like he's had an issue. He needs to get out of the way.
And be flashing those lights. Chase will
just
tell
flash
you
the
where the
lights now.
switches.
Diego puts the indicator on. He's going to just roll off the throttle now, let the Cyborg roll past.
Yeah.
Takes a bit of a slipstream there as
Yeah,
well.
well done.
Nicely
CP
done.
working together. And he's purple still.
D-Flow.
D-Flow.
Where did he go? I didn't see where that one popped up. 7th. Oh, they're jumping around. Speedy tyres improved. Mountain Goat improved. TJ's improved.
Alright, here comes.
Kiwi Raikkonen to 3rd.
There it is.
I reckon he's going to put Cyborg on the front row. Here it comes. He's already there, but can he get to the top step?
I think he might.
9. He does.
Yes.
Oh, the
Wow.
Cyborg managed to go at the end there. 209.90. Alright, so I've just got to bump one guy down. Just remember the red flag, guys. Once this grid comes up on the screen, I can save it.
That was a great lap by Diego. He should be super happy with that.
So it's Morgan Davey, the only one dropping down out of 6. He's going to go back 2 spots. Just remind him that they're red flagged.
Shansky said Brocky could come 10th with a couple of laughing emojis.
Yeah, when we said he could come 10th, he's like, yeah, right, 10th for the sidewalk.
Yeah.
It does sound pretty unbelievable for the sidewalk to finish as low as 10th, but, you know, it has happened once or twice. I do believe he had a couple of races a couple of seasons ago now that he was towards the back of the pack and we just could not believe what was happening in front of us. So it is possible, but it's going to set up a titanic battle here of Corky versus the Cyborg with a little bit of help from Kiwi Raikkonen there as well.
Oh, absolutely.
As Karen's decided to take his grid spot penalty outside of the room. Quite a few of them are exiting actually by the looks of it.
Womble doesn't get these TOs not registering their drivers. I think we'll leave that one there.
For those playing at home, Womble's the one
4-0
guy this season
almost.
had a bit of a mare with that sort of thing.
Bad Doctor didn't like something.
So the Deeds racing car of Karen there decided didn't like the grid spot penalty and crashed his game.
Such a Darren thing to do.
Such a Darren thing to do.
Come on, Darren.
Come on, Darren.
That'll stick. I can
That's
guarantee
going to
it.
stick.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Yeah, so getting news from the Blacklight Garage. Black Project RX-7 has confirmed that he had a pit stop entry whoopsie, which is what caused his big 1.5 second penalty, which pretty much undone the first half of his race, but he's pretty happy with his recovery. Great drive, mate. End up coming home in P7, which is awesome. Just waiting for the guys to finish coming back into the lobby. Couple more to go. Make sure they enter. So they're all sitting there looking at me. Just for the people playing at home too, we're actually working on a regulations change for next season where this sort of red flag scenario won't be a thing anymore. We've decided that it's not entirely what we want to have continuing on the stream, where we have to sit and wait for the grid to repopulate. But we'll bring that forward to you guys in the pre-season.
Yeah, pre-season we're doing a time trial thingamajig.
We are doing a TT.
Organise
We
the
are.
groups. Yep. Bring back the TT. They said, and we have. So there you go.
We have.
So I believe it'll be not so much to sort the groups, but to sort the grids.
Yeah, so we've got our 2 groups of 28 still that we have. So we have our Porsche Super Cup and our Porsche Championship. I can't remember what they call it at the time. At this stage, guys, sorry. We got the two categories ready to go. We've got the 28 cars in each, and those guys will do a time trial to grid themselves in a competitive order to get the right guys in Group A and Group B from round 1. So we don't have a bunch of guys that have come in outside of the season effectively on 0 points, and we'll have to start at the very back of B and decimate the B guys in the first race. We don't want to see that. So I'm going to change the race settings here. Come on, let's pay attention.
And there will be trophies for sandbagging as well.
Yeah, we're not going to do sandbagging, so the guys are going to have to be really careful. We do know these guys pretty well, and we've seen these guys for quite a long time, most of them too, so we do sort of have an aggregate time in our mind of where guys should be in regards to their current skill level. We have a pretty decent idea of what everyone's pace already is. Just waiting on one guy to enter the room.
No, Shizer. I still haven't recovered from that.
No, me either.
No.
No, that will never, ever, ever happen again.
The infamous 86 at Suzuka. It's a long track and a crap car.
And what was even longer was the outlap after you'd done the lap.
We don't, Mr. Dadson, but we will have that spot filled in the next couple of days. So watch this space. Just another call out there for the guys that are currently in TCT. This is the guys racing next week. There is a space open for you to jump the queue and go straight into the top tier category at Datsun Racing for next season. This is something that never happens, and it's something we want to offer to you guys first before we bring in a community member that may or may not be out of their depth in that league. So if you are somebody that's keen for a bit of a challenge, you want to race against the big kids in the big group, then send me a private message later on Discord and let me know that you're keen, and we'll go from there. And that's into for the TOs as well, guys. Come on, support your drivers. Make sure you encourage them to step up as well. These guys here, a lot of the drivers are looking at their teams going, well, I'm already locked into a team, I don't want to disappoint them. So make sure you have a word to your guys and say if they want to take up the challenge that they're free to do so.
Cough, cough, Shansky.
I'm still missing someone. Who am I missing? I've got a space in the room still. I'm trying to figure out how it is. I'll just start setting the grid anyway while I'm waiting for this last grid spot to fill.
Have a look. Bad Doc says Datsun's captain sandbags.
You're full.
Hey? No, I've got 15 out of 16. I'm not full yet. There's one missing. But Ghost filled the last spot for me, so I'm just waiting on it. That's whoever it was. I just heard him come in, whoever it was.
Speedy Tyres.
Speedy Tyres.
Come on, Speedy. You're holding up the train, mate. Let's go. I reckon it's going to be a 10 grid spot penalty for Speedy for keeping us.
I'll tell you what, I spent most of the day today in the party chat, and our friend Speedy Tyres, boy howdy, he was on fine form today.
Absolutely.
Let me give you the red hot tip.
He's been hauling around so far in the last day or so. So that little Jaguar, is really, really wound up at the moment, which is great to see the Jag coming on strong at the back end of the season.
Shizer, how about the WRX around Monza? Or as I like to call it, Slipstream Gate.
I didn't mind the WX around Monza, but that was because I ended up in the main game and I really didn't like that.
Yeah, I ended up in the main game one season 2 by accident. I didn't really want to be there.
Yeah.
It just happened.
That was way, way too quick for me. But it was good.
Alright, so Karen has just received his 2 grid spot penalty. He's going from 13th to 13th. And Mr. Davey is dropping from 6th position to position number 8. So our grid is at states now. It's a cyborg after that ridiculous lap. It's off pole position with Corgi right beside him. That's going to be a spicy little meatball into turn 1. Kiwi Raikkonen out of 3rd with Diego there with probably his career high 4th position in qualifying tonight. Great job from Diego. Speedy Tyres out of 5th with Mountain Goat 6th. D-Flow 7th with Morgan Davey back to 8th there beside him. Nux out of 9th in the Alpha. Artie Thump there having a quiet one so far in the NSX in 10th. TJ out of 11, which is really, really different from I wasn't expecting to be quite so far down the order. He's got some work to do. Cruising beside him there, just loving life in Group A this week. And Karen off the back. We're ready to go.
Okay, let's go racing.
That's right. Go in the chat for them so they know we're going, just in case they're all having their pee break and whatever, which they should have done by now. 60 minutes around Bathurst. Let's do it.
Guys, don't forget to hit that like button as well, please. And if you haven't and you want to, please subscribe.
Alright, this is going to be the one into turn 1. Can the Ferrari get off the line? I know the McLaren's awfully quick off the line. Being that mid-engine, it gets the power down really fast.
Alright, here
What's
we
the
go.
Viper going to do out of 3rd? Diego 4th.
Group A Touring Car Championship brought to you by Next Level Racing.
I love how it puts Corgi on pole when he's on pole. Outside line.
Long hold again.
Huge hold, isn't it?
Massive.
There
we
you
go.
There you go.
All right.
Rocky gets a blinder, takes the lead straight away. And Raikkonen has just been swallowed off the line there as the Jag goes to third. Diego.
Oh, they're a bit willing behind.
They're all the way. We're green, guys. This is it. The race is on.
All right, so it's Brocky as they head up the mountain straight with Corgi behind them.
Corgi having a look. Look at Diego with the toe in the Jag, trying to catch these guys up. He's a fly in the oven. He might be on for the lead here in a minute. These guys don't want to take any risks. He could take advantage of this.
He's got absolutely nothing to lose at all.
Nope. Oh, Corgi loose on the outside.
Oh, they touch.
Wow.
Whoa, that was
Diego
big.
with a beautiful move up the inside. They saw the car go loose and just break that tiny bit early to cut down the inside through the cutting. Great bit of positioning there from Diego. As the sidewalk just starting to stretch the legs of that Ferrari now, 0.7 of a second clear of the field.
Yeah, that little touch at Griffiths there really bunched the pack up. So Brocky now 8/10 of a second out. Diego been loving life in second spot at the moment.
He wouldn't ever.
Absolutely. Corgi there in third. Kiwi Raikkonen his teammate in fourth. Speedy Tyres there in fifth. The Gateman is into sixth. Morgan Davies made up a couple of spots.
Sidewalk stretching those legs down 1 second clear of the field. He's put the throat on the jugular already.
Diego covers
Diego
there.
doing a great job covering down into the chase. He's backing this field up. He doesn't care what's going on for championship. He wants second place. He's going to stay there as Corgi looks inside into the final turn.
I think he'll get that done there.
Diego doesn't make it too hard.
Had to use a fair bit of curve to get it done.
Now Corgi's got all the way to 1. Oh, Diego's looking at the inside.
Tell you what, Speedy Tyres is having a big look at Kiwi Raikkonen as well.
Oh, background, who's that? Oh, looks like D-Flow. I think it was sideways there out of Hell Corner. Just gathered it up. Look at this train from second back. Morgan Davies in it now as well. He's seventh. He'll be sitting there trying to figure out how he's going to find his way through all these cars.
And it's an angry back as well. Meanwhile, Brocky's 1.6 seconds up the road already.
Yeah, he's having a great time.
Oh, Kiwi!
Oh, Morgan, wow. Morgan's trying to force his way up through the cutting. He gets through the kid. There's another one in line now. It's Kiwi Raikkonen and Speedy Tyres are next.
TJ's in this as well.
1.9 seconds clear now for the Cyborg. He's put the foot down. Corky's trying to hold on, but 1.9 seconds is a huge gap. Diego's still driving out of his skin here at the moment in third. He's backing Kiwi Raikkonen up to the field. This is fantastic.
Morgan's in play here.
Absolutely, he's in play. Morgan is in pretty good odds to do a two-stop tonight, so the Porsche can make it on a two-stop. So if he can get himself out of trouble, he might just sit there in sixth and just lap behind these guys, take a slipstream, look after the car. That's shot into the chase. Look at that 3 wide in the background. Nux makes a move on TJ.
Of course,
Clean so far.
Of course, TJ was sitting in the room next to us for the Group B race, and I'm pretty sure I'll have a pretty sore right hand already, so... Meanwhile, back up the front now, and Brocky's out to 2 seconds already on lap 3.
He just did a 2:10.4 first flying lap. That's disgusting. Wow. These guys are still lapping fast enough to qualify.
Yeah, same.
Diego did a 2:11.3, and he's 0.5 of a second up on his lap already. As Kiwi Raikkonen just tucked in there at the moment. What's he going to do to help his mate out in a second?
Speedy Ties is in there as well. Of course, Counterpunch, last race for them. It's sector one for the time being, so those two will definitely want to put on a show for everyone.
The field's all still in contention here at the moment too. They're just starting to spread out a little bit, but it's no massive gaps anywhere.
Kiwis in the wall.
He's having Kiwi Ryken's having a huge battle there with these two Counterpunch cars.
Yeah.
Look at Morgan, he's there with him. Look at the Viper dancing down the hill. He's not leaving anything on the table, is he?
No, none of them are.
Yeah, I agree with that one, Aaron. Brocky's out to really put the pressure on early, make his guys race up to him. He's not keen on the Ferrari making it all the way to 2 stops, so he's probably going to have to stop 3 times.
Well, geez, if he's 2 seconds ahead of everyone after 3 laps, I don't think he's going to have to worry about it.
Corky's up, put the foot down. No, he's purple through sector 3.
Here comes Speedy Ties now, Kiwi Räikkönen. Jeez.
That's a big lunge from the Viper under
Oh,
brakes.
they're all off. Here comes Morgan.
Diego's
Diego's
exit as well.
big time gone.
They gathered that up.
Wow.
They all gathered that up. Wow. And I'll tell you what, that's maturity from Morgan Davey as well to not get his nose in that. He backed out there to try and stay out of that because he could have quite easily got his nose at the inside and got caught up in that. These guys are racing for ship stations here for the back of the podium at the moment.
210.2 for Corgi, by the by.
Yeah, just casually there. Oh, wow. I'm looking at the lap times at the moment. So Corgi did a 210.257 and Brocky did a 210.276.
Wow.
Fastest lap. So those guys there are trading just uppercuts at the moment.
It's only what the kids caught up to these 4 as well. So this,
this battle pack is just getting insane. And look who's back there as well. TJ, Knuckles. They're all coming as well. So this is going to be probably a 10-car train soon. All behind Diego,
a proper
who
world
is just loving
championship
life at the
spot.
moment. In 3rd position, going, this is fantastic. He's probably getting a nosebleed, he's up so high. He's not normally up that high on the totem pole. He's normally, especially this season too, the Counterpunch guys have had a pretty rough season with their car choice. It's not been as competitive as they would have liked. So they've been sort of around the back end of the 10 for most of the season. Some races right at the back of the field. But this is great to see both the cars 3rd and 5th on the road at the moment and just trading blows with someone of Kiwi Räikkönen's.
Oh, Speedy Ties.
Oh, Morgan's going to try and squeeze down the inside there. That wasn't going to work. But look at the kid down the inside of the chase. Into the elbow, sorry. Going to run side by side with Morgan down the Conrod straight. What's the Porsche got against the Hyundai?
Well, we're going to find out.
Oh, the Hyundai's got a bit of poke actually.
Oh, look
Sneaking
at
his way
that.
down the what would be the inside, coming up to the chase. Morgan just tucks in behind him. Look at TJ though, he's in this now as well. He's going to bring Nux with him.
Here he comes.
Morgan.
Big dive.
God.
Wow. How did he pull that
Get in there,
up?
son. What a move. As the kid just goes, what just happened?
So I'm riding on board with Morgan because I'm just watching and, oh, geez, if you want a heart attack moment, just stay on board with him. Holy moly.
And the kid, now he's going to do it all over again. With TJ now, 0.4 of a second behind him. So the Ferrari's in this as well. He's got Knuckles and D-Flow there as well.
Alright.
These guys are just trading blows at the moment.
Oh,
As actually, look, Kiwi Räikkönen snuck past Diego there into turn 1.
Brocky's out to 4.5 seconds over Corgi, so...
Yeah, Corg's made a mistake. He's done a 2:13.0 there for that last lap.
Wow.
He's made a mistake there, something, or burned a penalty. Looking at his tyre wear though, I think he's had a big slide somewhere because his tyres are just baked.
Nice. Speedy Ties. Here comes Morgan. Oh,
He gets another one up through the cutty.
That was-
Morgan Davey
that was
taking
Diego.
no prisoners. Diego's falling through the pack now. He's getting swamped a bit now, isn't he? The kid's going to have a crack at him too over the top. Just looking at Diego's tyres. They aren't too bad, really, but he's out of that flow at the moment where he's just been bunched around. He's going to hit the fence. Oh, it was closed. but he's just been knocked out of his flow a little bit there, getting past a couple of times, and it does rattle you mentally a little bit there. So he's just got to gather himself up. You know, he shouldn't be able to get past up over the top. So all he's got to do is block the apex, back the kid up to TJ.
And surely that Jag should be able to drive away from the little Hyundai down the straight.
Oh, who was that sliding? Oh, Kiwi Raikkonen sliding into the elbow. That car's on borrowed time for tyres as well. Cyborg now 5 seconds clear. He's punching out. He's punching out photocopier 210 laps at the moment. He's just walking this at the moment.
Yeah. So
as Speedy tyres is on Kiwi Raikkonen now down the hill into the chase. Down the inside, he's going to be on the outside through the king.
Oh, big touch!
Oh, they gather it up. He's going to be around the outside into the chase. He's running a road. Morgan Davies going to get them both. Not quite.
Oh, man.
Kiwi backs him up, tries to hold him up in the apex now. Morgan's grabbed Speedy tyres as well now. Kiwi Raikkonen coming inside, Morgan on the outside into no corner.
I should get massive drive coming out of there.
Here comes the kid as well. He's on the back of Diego pushing up the hill, the Hyundai. I reckon he's going to have a run into Griffin's Bend here if he's brave.
Here comes the kid as well.
Diego covers, puts perfect position in that car in the middle of the track. The kid tries late. That's not enough.
No.
Kiwi Raikkonen into trouble here, guys. The Viper's on
trouble.
No rubber at all. Morgan is all over him. If Morgan clears him, Kiwi Raikkonen, if Morgan clears Kiwi, he's going to be after Corky pretty quick, I reckon.
And if Morgan clears him, I dare say the two Jaguars behind him will just follow him through as well.
Yeah, the Viper's just struggling for grip at the moment. He had a big slide a couple of laps ago, which...
Jump on board with Morgan here.
Oh, Morgan! Not there. Come on, son. I know you're crazy, but you're not that crazy. Oh, the Viper's having trouble down the hill.
Oh, got a tag on the wall there, another one.
A bit of a tag. That car's about 3 foot narrower than it used to be. He's covering all the way down the hill. And look at Morgan, gives him a tap. Come on, son, get out of the way.
Yeah, absolutely.
Morgan's not interested in Kiwi, he's interested in Corgi. There's now 3.5 seconds clear of this pack.
Morgan won't want to hang around too long with those two big black Jags chasing him down as well. Got to get it done.
Look at this battle pack. Wow. Down the inside he goes.
Oh,
gives him a little nudge. The Viper's very late on the brakes on the inside.
TJ!
Just
they
both
run wide.
Wow.
Speedy Tyres is going to get both of them. Diego's in there as well.
This is
Kiwi
fantastic
covers.
racing. Two in the pits. Mountain Goat and TJ go to the pits as Morgan goes to the inside sideways. Look at this for racing. Knuckles is in it now as well. Oh, it's all happening here. As the counter-punched cars go back to 3rd and 4th. Kiwi Raikkonen's been shuffled all the way back to 7th. Now I noticed that the Kid and TJ both dipped out of this and ducked into the pits for their first stop. So they're getting out of that train now. Smart, get the undercut on.
Yeah, so they're just coming out now.
Yep.
Boy, I tell you what, I did...
Oh, that Viper's getting punched around now as D-Flow goes around him as well.
I did see it say in the Group B race if this one was half as good, then we'd be in for his fun time. Well, they must have heard that and gone, you're on, sunshine.
There's not much happening up the front, but from 3rd and back, it's a phenomenal race. There's Morgan Davey now putting the pressure on Diego up the hill.
Knuckles is in
Look
this
at
as
Knuckles.
well.
He's in it. And he's good on... It's the Alpha too, so he's good on tyre wear as well. So he's got a bit of an advantage in these guys in this later part of the stint, where he might be able to grab a couple of spots as he's closing up on these guys very quickly. As Morgan Davies' car does a big sidestep down the hill.
Look at how much time that Alpha made up just coming down the hill.
Yeah, Darren's at the back getting some smokes there, Adam. I just checked it on him a minute ago. just bumming a dart down the back there, boys. Don't worry about it, I've got it.
Where is he? There he is in 11th.
As the race is on down the straight now, Morgan Davey trying to get a run overlap on the Jag as they enter the chase.
Well, that's not going to end well.
Jag on the inside, they should be able to dive. Oh, Morgan's so
Morgan.
deep on the brakes. As the Jag
Oh.
him out of the way. Oh, dear. Oh, dear.
Oh.
There's trouble written all over that.
And
Knuckles
Knuckles
is
like, I
in.
don't want any part of that. I'm in the pits. See you later.
And Morgan hit the
boy.
flash button on their Porsche pretty
Whee.
vigorously as well.
Battles the same. The CP boys are team racing. I'd hope so. They're on the same team.
Cruising's in as
Kiwi
well.
Raikkonen makes a move there as well on Morgan. He's just been rattled a little bit by that bit of a move down the bottom of the hill. So he's just got to settle himself down, refocus, and get back after these guys.
Jeez,
What's the
I tell
gap to the lead looking like?
they've sort of gapped themselves out a little bit here, haven't they?
Oh,
that
dear.
battle pack.
So on lead watch at the moment, Brocky 6.9 seconds clear, doing mid to high 211s. Corgi, the McLaren, has fallen off a cliff. It's doing 212s, 213s.
Wow.
I think we're going to have to stick this one on the rack, boys, unless something goes wrong in the Cornerstone camp, which never happens. I think Brocky's done enough. Talk about put your stamp on the championship, don't you?
Yeah, 100%.
Oh, he's not holding back though. He's coming down the hill, they're just wagging the tail. Don't slap it into the fence and ruin your race, sunshine. Speedy tyres though. And Diego, look, big shout out to the Counterpunch cars. They're both on absolute just licorice strips for rubber now. There's nothing left on the canvas on those tyres. They're still holding on to third and fourth on the road.
Morgan's
I think
catching Diego pretty quick though.
Yeah, I think Diego's going to start working his way into being a bit of a rear gunner to help protect Speedy here at the moment. He's now got 2.6 seconds on him. As Morgan is closing up very quickly in the slipstream here. As the field just starts to spread out a bit now. As a Mountain Goat is the leader of the guys that's pitted. He's on a purple sector.
Oh, did he touch him there?
I think he might have given him a how's your father for that one.
Yeah.
Bit of a payback move from Mr. Davey, I think, there, as Corgi's in.
Oh, went way too far.
Okay, Mountain Goat, the kid, first of the guys that's pitted. His purple sectors all the way around. So far this lap, this could be a good lap.
Alright, on board now with the goat.
He's in relation to Corgi at the moment. And Kiwi Raikkonen as well. I think he's going to grab Raikkonen. He might be close to Corgi, to be honest. This is going to be a great lap. 2:10.3.
Wow.
Just off purple. That's Corgi, yeah, got that personal best lap.
They're going to
He's
come out together.
right with him. Okay, so the kid, with that undercut pit stop, is going to grab P2 on the road, technically, after pit stops. Now, this means Brocky's going to have to jump now. He's going to have to go in this lap because he's going to be bleeding time for these. Brocky just did a 2:15.5. He lost 4 seconds in a lap. That car is just out of tyres. Speedy tyres into 2:12. So Brocky's had an issue there somewhere. He's made a mistake or caught a penalty.
Can't see any damage on the car, so he must have copped a penalty.
Might be a penalty. Shortcut somewhere maybe. But he's 1.6 seconds off his lap. As he, just pulls it up coming down the hill there. Nearly slaps the fence. He's just running that thing right out to the white line. Well, Davey's had time to jump into the chat box there and say good day to everybody. Don't know how you managed to do that while not, unless it's Mr. Davies' better half, maybe.
You'd want to hope so.
And he hasn't pitted yet, so he's had time to talk while he's across the top of the mountain. He's not quite working hard enough. So I'm assuming the Cyborg will be in this lap because that car is way out of rubber. Deep trouble for tyres. He's just trying to get it turned.
Have a look at the goat here. He's just coming up to the top of the rise on Conrad Straight.
It's actually helping Corgi a bit here because he's giving him a tow.
Corgi's going to have a look. Wow, the McLaren just drove straight by it.
Oh, we've got an FYI message here from Mr. Filthy. Let me just click that back up and have a bit of a read. If Nux finishes third and Brocky wins, and LLCR win the team title. So Lucky's Lawn Care racing for the team's championship tonight so far with Knuckles. If Knuckles finishes 4th, they are on equal points with Cornerstone. There you go, guys. So it's still put a bit in.
Gaps close to the lead,
Yeah.
gaps close to the lead.
Massively. Down to 1.3 seconds.
I think the Cyborg will be okay. But the kid has played himself into this really, really well. And TJ as well, for that matter, who have jumped the whole field practically. Those guys were like 7th and 8th or something before the pit stop. They went in early to avoid all that stuff that happened behind the 2 counterpunch cars, who have just started to slide down the order a bit now. So we've got Speedy Tyres come out of the pits in 5th. He was 3rd. He's got Knuckles all over him, who just did his best lap for 2:11.2. D-Flow 12 is 7th. Henry Raikkonen is 8th, doing the free fall thing with Morgan Davey as well. So those guys probably started just a little bit too long. And Diego 11th.
So where does Knuckles have to finish for Lucky's Lawn Care to grab the spot?
He's going to finish 3rd, so he's going to finish behind Corky and the Cyborg.
He's still got a fair bit of time to make up.
Yeah. Oh, I see. Yeah, so he's got to finish 3rd to maintain the win, because Lucky's Lawn Care Racing are winning the team title at this stage. This is if Brocky wins, he can close the gap up. So Nux has to get 3rd if Brocky wins the race to maintain the lead.
Wow. Okay.
I get it now. Because I was thinking in my head, that doesn't make much sense to me. As Corky there does a purple 3rd sector, he's actually closing up to the Cyborg here. Because the Cyborg just playing with him a bit. As he just runs wide into the shake, just gathers it up in time on those cold tyres. Interesting, this race. This race, I thought this race was way over there, and it's just sort of just started to balance back out again. It's 1 second for the lead. And the kid trying everything he can to hold on to these guys at the moment. He goes fastest again with a 2:10.3. The kid did a 2:10.3 right behind him.
Wow.
So that's job number 2 done for Corgi. He's got the fastest lap. He didn't get pole. Now he's got to beat Brocky, and Brocky's going to have to finish way down the order for the championship to be alive. But nevertheless, so this has been a phenomenal season from Corgi. Very, very happy with him as his TO. It's great to see a black light car up towards the front of the field.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm pretty sure Lucky will be on the phone to whoever's on the cans for Corgi at Blacklight, telling him he's got to get past them at all costs.
Yeah, well, that's it too. Like, that'll help out Lucky's Lawn Care.
That's all right.
If Corgi wins the race, take a couple more points out of Cornerstone. They'll rebrand themselves to CB Motorsports next season.
Ooh.
So they're embracing the CP next season, and they're going to go all the way.
Wow.
Obviously, with the one outfit next season, they didn't see the need to run Cornerstone and Counterpunch. So they'll just be known as CP Motorsports next season, which is really nice and neat little way to do it. I think I quite like it myself.
Yeah.
While the Cornerstone, the Counterpunch side of the garage has a season off, hopefully they can regroup and find their way back in the future.
Speedy Tyres there in 5th spot. It's making time up on TJ too.
Yeah, so TJ Mountain Goat now will start to feel the pinch on their tyres as they went early. So they're on, where are they now? They went in on lap 6, so they're on 4 lap total tyres already. These other guys are just on 2 lap old tyres. So they're getting towards the 2/3 through their stint at the moment, or what you'd expect to be their stint. They're going to have to take their medicine at some point though. If everybody 3 stops, these guys will have one longer stint than everybody else now.
Filthy, the Statman says Blacklight a 3rd in the TCC Champ as well, so there you go.
Makes me happy. Shame about the TCT boys slowing them down a bit. Pointing the finger at myself, obviously, guys, just in case you didn't realise.
All let's check in with Brocky up in front now. He's 1.8 seconds in front of Corgi.
He's doing a good job to manage that lead now. He just did another 2:10.3, so he wasn't far off the fastest up of the race again. Corgi did a 2:10.9, and the kid did a 2:10.7. So these three are just trading punches at the moment at the front.
Kid's doing a good job in the Hyundai as well.
It's so good to see Death Grip Racing back up the pointy end. They've had a horrible season in the Mercedes, and they held on for much longer than every other team did.
Yeah.
A lot of the other teams took the transfer option really early, whereas Death Grip decided to just hang on to the Mercedes and try and make it home on the car, but it just wasn't competitive. So they finally bowed out and took the jump to Hyundai, and they've been so much more competitive since they've been in a car that's actually up the front. So I'm actually really excited to see what the GOAT can do next season in the RSR on equal footing with everybody else. It's going to be a fantastic season. Yeah, a lot of these guys in Group A, when they have the equal car, are going to be right in the battle. I think we're going to have an absolute cracker of a season.
So we got TJ here in fourth for Red Mist Racing, who's running a special bonnet for Adam this weekend, who's leaving us at the end of the season. His speedy tyres just nails it. Oh!
Yep. Jumped the curb too nice, little move there from Speedy. He just goes, yep, you know your thank you, how about our thank you? Yep. Counter punch, bang, there we go. Now, great looking car. Actually, shout out to Womble too, that he's had a bit of issue with his hardware over there at Red Mist Racing. He's upgraded from the PS4 to the PS5, and the PS5 has just not been friendly to him. So he actually lost all of his master copies for his Ferrari liveries that he's been doing for the team. So he's actually had to knock that one up today to get it. Well, I think it was yesterday. Sorry, to get it ready for the race, to do the special bonnet. And take that extra mark there for Adam, who's been phenomenal for them for the last couple of seasons as well. So great to see that guys are really digging deep at the back end of the season that nobody's been super happy with, and making sure they put their best foot forward for the final round.
So Morgan Davies back down in sixth. Will not be happy with that at all. Fighting with Knuckles and P7.
He just grabbed Knuckles there, and they're both catching TJ to the tune of a second a lap at the moment. So TJ's in a bit of strife here at the moment in the Red Mist Ferrari. He's just, like I said before, run out of tyres now, and he's starting to fall his way back down the field. Because Kiwi Rocket and slaps the wall out across the top there in the Viper. Another guy. Sorry, mate, you go.
D-Flight down to ninth. Sorry, carry on with Kiwi.
I'm actually interested in what Kiwi's like in the RSR next season. He's staying on at Datsun Racing, so he's. I don't think the Viper or the Mustang, for that matter, have really showed his true potential yet. So I think he's going to be a pointy end runner as well next season. He likes to battle the Cyborg and Corgi.
Yeah, we got Diego down in 10th, who I believe has found himself a home at Aussie Hampton next year.
I shall have a look. I think you're right there, mate, but I'll just pull up my bits and pieces here. Looking for Aussie Hampton Racing. Where's their little room? I'm going to knock on the door there and speak to them off. There it is. It came off. Diego, Old Wakey, VF and Moff at Aussie Hampton Racing next season. So there you go.
Strong lineup that is.
You're going to be pretty happy there in the when you do your whole Jamana thing there with your shorts on. You go hang out in the Purple Army.
Yeah.
As the Diego fan club all puts on purple.
Absolutely.
You'll be having a great time every weekend watching that. Look out.
So back to the race. TJ's pitted. TJ's in, so he might be trying to free stop.
Mountain Goat too, yeah, those guys are definitely three-stopping. Now, the three-stop, as good as it is for your tyres, you need to stay fast because it is an extra 30-second transit time through the pits. Yes, your car will be doing a second a lap faster by the end of the race, or more, as we saw the drop-off on Corgi was 2 seconds to 3 seconds a lap towards the end of his stint, as the Cyborg has just put his foot down again, 3.3 seconds clear now.
Yeah.
He's still backing out 210s. The guy's a freak, he really is.
Corgi hit the wall there. He's in no man's land there in second spot. He's got 3.7 seconds to Brocky, and he's got 3.7 seconds to Speedy Tyres in third. So,
yeah, I think it's about time he just puts the queue in the rack and just gets the car home in second, and just consolidates a good set of points there for the team.
Speedy's got about the same gap forward and back from him as what Corgi does. So the top three are doing a good job with that tonight, which is good.
Morgan's been on the move, hasn't he?
Yeah.
He's dispatched Nux there to the tune of 2 seconds. How did he manage to do that? Nux has done a 2:12 and a 2:12. That Alpha really struggles here at Bathurst. It really does, doesn't it? Just does not have. What's the vibe here in a minute? It's 0.5 a second off the back. Look at him taking chunks out of that Alpha down the straight.
Wow.
Look at that. That's disgusting. He's going to grab him here in the run into the chase. Tries the inside. It's going to be the outside for the chase.
Oh, look
Nux
at how
not
much
give him any
wider
room.
that Viper is than the Alpha too.
Nux is like, no, you want to go out wide, you got to do it the hard way. If I was Keo, I probably would have just lifted there and just tucked in behind and took the run down into Murray's corner. Grabbed the inside down here.
Alright, so here we're head back down the field again.
I just read the chat there. VF says that the clan club are in purple corduroy uniforms next season.
Got Artie Thump down there in 10th in the Merlin NSX for CJ Esports.
Oh, Corky, hold on to it. Oh.
I've had the quiet word from the chat this afternoon that boy is an absolute jet in an RSR, so I'm quite looking forward to season 5 even more than I was 4 hours ago, which is good. And TJ's just pitted in 12th, and poor Darren down there in the Penske Deeds Porsche having the time of his life. He was not very confident at all, and then he got real confident for about 20 minutes, and then I think it all disappeared again. So, but good on him for jumping up into the Group A boys tonight, and I'm sure he's having the time of his life down there.
Yeah, you can't really wipe the smile off old Darren's face. He's pretty happy with a couple of Winnie Blues. His little blue Porsches.
Yeah.
He doesn't really like Bathurst either, though. Unfortunately, it's not his favourite track. So I think he's just happy to be getting some points for Dean's Racing.
Brocky's pulled that gap out to 5 seconds, just quietly.
He's just playing with him at the moment, isn't he?
Yeah. Speedy Tyres has taken a second out of Corgi too in the last lap, so Corgi must have had enough somewhere.
He's made a couple of mistakes this lap, Corgi. That car's starting to run out of rubber again. The front right on the McLaren really starts to hurt around this track. I can't see which way his brake bias is facing, but I'm assuming it's a little bit to the back, which means it's even worse on tyres than it could be. But Speedy Tyres is just chunking time out of him at the moment.
Purple cords look excellent with socks and sandals from the fan club.
Looks like Nux has dispatched Kiwi Raikkonen again, so these guys will actually have another little battle again very shortly. Nux is 5th, so he's still trying to hold on to this little this gap. He's got some work to do though to get back to 3rd. It's another 7 seconds down the road from him. Oh, I love having Adam in the chat, it's great.
Alright, so Knuckles getting around. Kiwi Raikkonen will put some points in the bag for the team's championship as well.
The kid's making moves too at the back here, guys. He's just dispatched Avadi Thump there. He's having a really quiet race at the back of the field, unfortunately. Honda's just not playing nice for him tonight. But Mountain Goat just is going to try and get around Cruz, and at some point up over the top, hopefully.
He's lost a lot of time somewhere, hasn't he?
Oh, not really. He's still 5 seconds down the road from TJ. Which is...
Oh, jeez, he's lucky to get away with that. That was real. Oh, he got a penalty for it.
He's had to burn that on Conrad.
I bet
This is going to hurt him. and it'll rattle him too. That's a mental thing.
Yeah.
So this is going to ring alarm bells in I'm sure Nux has got his team tuned into the radio here, and they're going to be telling him that the kid's got a penalty. This is someone he needs to beat tonight to lock down that team's championship. As we should see the kid move across to the left after the kick.
That'll probably get...
burn your penalty, son. Burn your penalty. Burn. Quick, before you get to the bridge.
Oh
I
dear.
think he's forgot.
You're getting on the radio pretty quick down there at Death Grip.
I think...
There it is.
Not there. Oh, that's... Oh, well. How about the new stewards will look into that? I'm sure they'll have a crack at one too.
Hardy Thump managed to get around deep flow at the chase as well.
Oh, Corky's in a world of pain here, guys, at the moment. Last 3 laps, 2:12.7, 2:13 flat, 2:13.1 against Speedy Tyres with a 2:11.3, a 2:11.6 and a 2:12.5.
Wow.
He's in trouble. He's in trouble at the moment, Corky.
Big trouble.
As the sidewalk just walks away again with a 6.3 second gap, and he's just done a 2:12.1. So the McLaren just is not getting to the end of its stint on tyres at the moment. And it's really starting to hurt him because Speedy's in position to pounce here at the moment. And this is actually going to be really interesting when it comes through the pit stop with the kid already been through, but with that penalty as well. I reckon it might put them all pretty close together. So watch this space for a second, guys. I don't think it's over yet. And as we saw in the B race, when these guys start to battle, it really slows them down, especially up over the top with the guys blocking lines and stuff. The cars start to slow down, which backs them up to the guys behind. So you look at the likes of Morgan Daly, Kiwi Raikkonen and Nux, who are in position to pounce if these guys start to back up. Hang on, I just saw Corky have another issue there.
He's really not enjoying that car at the moment, is he?
No, tyres are absolutely done on it. You can't look at the turn, it's just not there at all. Speedy Tyres be just rubbing his hands together at the moment because he's going to be with him through the pits here. He might grab him here.
He might actually have a look into the chase if he can get close enough.
The Jag's pretty quick in the straight. The McLaren is fast in a straight line though, so the Jag hasn't quite got it in its pocket down here at the moment. And they say don't discount the goat yet.
Yeah.
I'm on board with that. He's still in with the shot. It was only a little penalty. Corky's going to go in. Surely he's got to go in.
Yeah.
He's got to go in. Yeah, he's in.
Speedy,
you went with him, mate. Come on, son. Oh, I would have went with him.
Wow.
That might be the difference for Speedy. I would have went with him. Oh, look at Morgan in the background. Kicks it out over Murray's corner.
Kiwis in as well. They're all going in behind him.
This could be race defining for Speedy Tyres here. I would have went with him personally. What about you, Mr. Ghost? What would you have done in that situation? Nothing. Good. Mountain Goat now 5th.
Well, he's starting to come back to the field now, isn't he?
Well, none of these guys that have come out. Corky's way behind him. Corky's come out in traffic. He's battling TJ up the hill. This is where Corky's come out of the pit. So Mountain Goat has just absolutely walked away from him. He's now 22, 6 seconds down the road from Corky. That's effectively P2 for the Mountain Goat.
Wow. Diswood up the sidewalk. Speedy Tyres to take P2 for a CP12 hot tip. There we go.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Okay. I still would have went in if I was Speedy Tyres.
Yeah, 100%.
Because if he bleeds any time this lap, he's going to end up behind Corgi, who's way down the order at the moment. I tell you what, he's not leaving anything on the line though. He's really pushing the Jag down the hill at the moment into the elbow.
Speedy Tyres.
Like,
not
that
bad.
turn was actually quite nice. It looked all right. Yeah, it's a long final stint for Corgi now. It's a 20-minute stint in the McLaren. It just does not like rubber. And he's caught up in the traffic at the moment as well. He's tucked in behind TJ, who's battling himself in the Ferrari. And they're both behind Artie Thump, who's having a great day at the moment with very worn tyres, backing these guys up. So Corgi is the worst place he could have come out at the moment for the guys that currently was sitting P2.
TJ's having a look.
Yeah, they both should get Artie down the hill here because Artie's car's got no rubber left. As Brocky's in, He'll have time to have a cup of tea. TJ gets through, Corky gets through as well, so Artie just backs off a bit, lets them both go. It was really good of him. Okay, where's the mountain go? Coming down the hill now. Looks like Diego in the background peels off. Through Murray's corner. Nicely done for the Honda on the turn in as well. That car looks really, really nice to drive. Right, down the front straight. What's he done there? He's done a 2:11.5. I don't know if that's going to be quick enough to cover off the Cyborg. Cyborg's out of the pits. It's going to be close, but I think Cyborg's got him.
Yeah.
Yep, that's the race there, guys. That's it and over and done with. Cyborg out in front. TJ now is third, Corgi fourth. Looks like Speedy Tyres going to come out right with him at the moment. So Corgi did jump Speedy Tyres through the pits, but only just. That in lap must have been good from Speedy. It was a 2:12.5 in lap from Speedy.
Jeez, I'll tell you what, then, that little Hyundai put some time on Brocky going up the straight, though.
Warm tyres. Brocky's battling cold tyres at the moment in the Ferrari. Takes the Ferrari a good lap to warm its tyres up. So it'll be a bit skatey up over the top for the first one round. But I think once the heat gets into that Ferrari, she's all over. He's starting to pull away now already.
Yeah.
1.1 seconds. That's it, guys. I think that's the Cyborg going to do it.
TJ's in the wall at the cutting.
Corgi's blown away now. Corgi's had to chase down the kid. He's got 18 minutes to chase down the kid. I don't think he will pit again. Oh, he might.
He might have to.
If he pits again, he's in trouble.
In big trouble.
Oh, Brocky! Wow, throwing it down the mountain. Actually, I think Diswood's in with a bit of an insider here. I think Speedy Tyres in a decent position here. He's got a better car under him than Corky does, as we've seen so far through in the race. He's in touch. And if they both grab Mountain Goat, he might end up second.
Mountain Goat's a long way up the road, though.
He might need to pit again, though. If he does pit, he's done. It'll be a 30-second transit time, which will throw him way down the order. He'll end up 10th with the jet under him. But it's just the race is over him. I think he just needs to stick it out and just try and finish the race. But his tyres are already a third of the way done, so he might not get a choice at the end. He might be bleeding 5 seconds a lap. Corby trying everything he can to try and stay ahead of the Speedy Tyres, who's in with a sniff here. I think he knows it too. TJ's in the same boat as the GOAT. He doesn't know what's happening around him at the moment. And I think he's in even more trouble than the GOAT is, because the Ferrari just does not like rubber at all, so he's going to be in deep trouble towards the end of the race. Morgan's on fresh tyres in 6th, inside of TJ. In the chocolate milkshake.
Yeah.
He's doing PB sectors as well, so he's not giving up on this. He might be still on for a podium yet. He's got a bit of work to do though. He's got 5.5 seconds to Corgi to catch up to get on the back of the podium.
Got Knuckles and D-Flow in 8th and 9th. These two have been inseparable the whole race, basically.
These guys have been like this for the last 2 weeks, running laps like this. So these guys are probably just on comms together, having a bit of a chat, looking at the weather. Check out the nice helicopter. Just praying that the race ends up in finishing, because it's not the track for them. These guys have had it all their own way throughout most of the season with the Alpha. It's had a good run for tracks. But as we said, the tracks don't always play to every car in mixed grid racing, and this is just not their track. The car does not have the pace to run down the straight. It's 25k an hour worse off than the big bangers down Conrod, which is really painful for these guys. These guys top out at a mid to 11, and they can't go any quicker.
Got Diego down in 10th in the second of the CP cars. Looked strong in the beginning.
Yeah, I think he'd be still pretty happy with his race so far, to be honest. He's 10th place, Group A, top of the tier, you know. Had a good fun, but you could tell at the start of the race he was a bit of a cork in the bottle. And he did a great job to keep himself up there for as long as he did, but you could tell that the car just wasn't quite there for pace against the guys around him. On that back of that phenomenal qualifying to put him up. There's Mountain Goat's in.
He's in.
He's pulled the trigger really, really early. So he's going to try and play himself in at the very end of the race when these guys are limping home. TJ's gone with him. So watch these guys at the end of the race. This is probably the smarter move of the two, to be honest. Just because they're already in the 12s. Well, no expectations for these guys now. They're going to come out just in front of Darren. No, they cleared Diego just. Who did it? 2:11, 2:13. Where did he lose his time? I can't see it. 7.6 seconds is the lead at the moment. Rocky in command.
So the goats come raw out smack bang in the middle of Diego. Managed to get around him. That's big.
Yeah. I think he'll make short work of him.
Oh, Diego. Oh. Oh.
Hey,
There he is.
Oh, he's going to make him earn it.
Not today,
Look at him side by side under the tree. What are you boys doing? And Diego just about touches the fence. They're still side by side down the hill into the grate.
Oh,
Look at this.
Great stuff. Well done, boys.
Oh, good on him. They're being so fun there. You're racing for 8th and 9th. And
Diego's gone.
He gathered it up though, so he's heading off again. He
got a penalty too.
That's nasty, that is. You're already losing. Look how much time he lost to Mount Gay. He lost 1.7 seconds to him and still gives him a half a second penalty on top of that.
So I think Artie might wrap him up down Comrade as well.
I reckon. The little battle for second is heating up now, and Speedy Ties is starting to put the pressure on the back of Corgi. 13 minutes to go. Oh, Speedy jumps the curb at the chase. Where's Mount Go? Where's he now? He's 8th place, 6.8 seconds off the back D-Flow Nux. Like he's going to be way faster than everybody else. Look at that, D-Flow, Knuckles, Kerry Rocket and Morgan Davey to get up. There's not people I want to be trying to pass.
Brocky's done a 2:10 flat, by the way. Yeah, 100.
Wow. That's disgusting. Tell you what though, you can't fault the guy. He's got into the race. There was a little bit of pressure there from Corgi to maybe score this season, but in a season that's been up and down and a lot of stuff happening, the Cyborg and Cornerstone for that matter have their best foot forward and rolled with the punches. He's practically won every race this season, hasn't he, pretty much?
Yeah.
Corgi won one.
And Mr. Flatstick's been hanging around the top half of the
He has, hasn't he? Yeah.
trophy series as well.
Yep. So keep an eye on the CV Motorsports outfit for next season. They've obviously consolidated to one team, so it's going to be a very, very strong team next season. 4-car outfit in the RSR. I expect some big things next season from those guys.
I do believe Speedy Ties has found a home at the newly formed Lightning Motorsport as well.
I think you're correct there, sir. Let me double check that one as well while I'm here.
And I'm not sure.
Yes, he has.
I'm not
Joining,
sure.
Mr. Stickers.
I'm not sure where Shies will win, or if Shies is actually calling
I think
it
Shies
a
is
day.
tired, I think.
Yeah.
So, Lightning Motorsport next season is Speedy Tyres and Stickers in the Super Cup, and in the GT3 Challenge we've got Honorary Airborne, so Airbnb for those that are playing at home, and new member Evo 9, which is a guy fresh out of community for next season, so he'll be ready to put his best foot forward in the TT, get a solid start for his career at Sector 1. Corgi, currently P2, nowhere near the lead, but 1.1 seconds. He's just maintaining that gap to Speedy at the moment, so
Maybe saving the tyre a little bit. Trying to save the tyre.
He's trying to,
Yeah.
but that McLaren's just ripping that tyre to pieces. And Speedy Tyres is closing in on better rubber. There's Mountain Goat looking back here. It's Mountain Goat. He just did a 2:10.4.
Wow.
He's trying everything he can at the moment. He's just taking chunks out of D-Flow.
D-Flow and Knuckles will not be easy to pass though.
Not with these two, not the sister teams working together as well. I don't think they're going to make it easy for the kid. Then again, though, they might make it easier for the kid because I don't know whether Lucky's Lawn Care or Racing Cars at Legends have any issues with the kid rolling past and chasing down the leaders.
Well,
He might play better than them in the long run for him to be further up the field.
it depends on the team's championship situation, I suppose.
Well, yeah,
doesn't it?
Nux is fighting cornerstone at the moment in Lucky's Lawn Care, so he's at this stage he's not really going to make it, is he? He needs to get third.
Yeah.
And ain't going to happen. Speedy Tyres is currently occupying that position for Counterpunch. He's just staying in touch with Corgi at the moment.
Shizer said Shizer's having a break. So there you go.
Fair enough too.
Yeah.
Take a break, mate. Come back fresh. GD7's just around the corner, guys, potentially. So you never know what that'll bring with it.
The goat's got a 1.5 second penalty.
Well, that's his race over.
Job done for
That's
him.
done.
Next.
Yeah. And he pulled another second on D-Flow in that two stints, in that two sectors as well. So he did not burn that one either. Oh dear. I think he might have misinterpreted what the burn zone notification. So the burn zone notification went out to all drivers prior to the event starting tonight. So the stewards released it saying that the burn zone was the left side of the track, outside off the elbow, just after the kink on Conrod Straight. So left side there before the bridge for the third sector, and left side of the track, main straight, so pit straight, hard against the pit wall. So both times that the kid's got a penalty, both times he's burnt it in an incorrect spot. Just going to have a quick look at Morgan here at the moment.
He's down there in fourth spot.
Tell you what, he's here, he's in it. Once Speedy Tyres and Corgi start battling, which is going to happen in the next lap or so, I think, because the gap's inside a second again, I think he's going to start chunking time out of these guys, because he did a 2:10.9, a 2:10.9, a 2:10.8, and a 2:11.2.
Wow.
So he's just Mr. Consistency there in the Porsche at the moment. So he's not in contention yet, but he could be there with a couple of minutes to go to really spice up the end of this race. As Speedy Tyres now starting to close in on Corgi, who's limping the McLaren home. That's going to be a tall ask for Corgi to hold on to this, I think.
Yeah,
The Jag is
absolutely.
in a lot better shape. Hold on to it.
Oh.
Don't scratch that Mo Jalen paint job.
Well, I think it's a bit late for that.
He
Sorry,
just
mate.
scrapes the wall down the hill. Speedy must see the blood in the water at the moment. He knows that Corgi's starting to struggle. He can see it as the lines as you follow on the car. He's right on him now. He's inside slipstream range, which means he's going to close him down the hill. The Jag is pretty handy in a straight line. The McLaren is one of the fastest cars in the group in a straight line. But with a slipstream advantage, the Jag's starting to close him down.
Not going to be enough to have a look at the chase, I wouldn't have thought.
Not this lap, but if he stays with him, though, he might get a run at him probably the next one round. There's a Cyborg now just about 10 seconds clear of the field. Walking it in now. This is on now. This is on for second. Look at
absolutely.
Speedy. He's closed up massively through the chase. Now Morgan will be sitting there praying to the gods and Corgi slows Speedy up and doesn't just let him go by.
3 seconds
Tell you what.
is a lot to make up.
It might be smarter for Corgi to let Speedy go, to be honest.
Yeah.
As much as it pains me to say it, being his team owner. Because if he backs him up, he might be in danger of going back to fourth behind Morgan. If he catches him, he's going to pass both of them. So the long game play here might be to let Speedy go and consolidate third as it goes up the hill. Speedy's going to have a look up into the Griffin's bed. Sorry.
He's going to make it. Going to do
He's
it
done
easy.
with that.
Yeah, with
Didn't
through.
have much trouble there. Great race for Speedy, this one. This has been a phenomenal run for Speedy. He's going to be a powerhouse next season too.
Yeah, I think there's going to be a few guys that are going to jump up the grid quite a bit, hopefully. So,
Well, we should see a bunch of guys that are in the same equipment. They're going to be on the same bit of track at the same time. So it'll add drama, but it'll mix up who wins races, I think, because you won't see the same guy winning every race next season. I'm pretty sure of it anyway. Like, don't count out the Cyborg to be up the pointy end because it's the Cyborg. He's always up the pointy end.
yeah.
The guy puts in more laps than practically anybody else here, I think, every season. And the 10-second gap tonight is showing that too. But the likes of Speedy, Corgi, Davey, Reichert and Nux, these guys will all be in the battle. Just would anyone want the lot of numbers while he's at it. It was a good call, mate. Made a good call.
Well done.
4 minutes too, so Corby now's going to try and hold on to the podium. 2 seconds back to Davey. Tell you what, with the cars in that McLaren, it's going to be a tall order. I think Morgan might catch him up here soon. He's ripping time out of him. He's almost a second a lap faster now. Corby trying to hold on to Speedy Tyres here to keep that slipstream from the Jag. Just keep towing him around the track. Just looking back down the order. I don't think there's any more battles going on. That's not really a battle between Nux and Defo. They're just racing together for the sake of it. The kid has actually taken another couple of seconds out of it too, so he's just chucked time, but he's also used up those tyres really quickly. Hardy Thump and TJ towards the back there. Diego cruising, having a nice quiet race there for 12th. And then Darren right at the back there. Obviously doesn't have the speed to stay with these guys tonight. He's in the mid-12s for most of the stint by the looks of it, so he'll be bleeding over a second a lap to these guys. But kudos to jumping into the top team, top league, and running in Group A tonight. Because he was supposed to be in Group B, so wasn't really mentally ready to race these guys tonight. But good on him for having a crack. Corky's doing a good job to hang on to the back of Speedy Tyres here for second at the moment, third, sorry.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's hung around as much as he...
It's helping him out too. It's helping him because Morgan is still closing them down, but not as fast as he should be. If he wants to get to the podium, he needs to get his foot on it.
Probably only going to get one more lap after this too.
Corky's up the fence again. Corky just did a 2:13 flat. Speedy Tyres did a 2:12.3. And Morgan Davey did a 2:11.5.
Wow.
Yeah, so he's ripping these guys apart for time. He's just about to break the 2 second mark. Oh, Corky, hold on to it.
Oh.
Slaps the wall again. Oh, penalty. That's it. Davey's going to get him.
Oh, it's a big penalty too. It's 1 second.
Aaron shaved down the hill and slapped the wall. Just instant penalty. He needs to move across to burn the penalty now on the left. Right now.
What about now?
Burn. Come on.
What about now?
There's the burn.
Lucky.
He's going to get away with it before the line. The bridge is the timer there. As Morgan Davies going to stream past down the inside. That's true there, Womble too. So big name from the community, Corey Hack, been showing a massive amount of pace in the community. It's going to come in to Sector 1 next season, straight into the Red Mist Racing Porsche RSR. He's going to really shake up the establishment in the top tier. Hold on to it, Corgi. One more lap, mate. You can do it.
So Morgan's got a lap to catch Speedy and get around him. Meanwhile,
I don't see it happening personally.
No. Meanwhile, 10.1 seconds up the road is the new 6-time champ.
Oh, 6-time champion. Well.
6-time champion.
Yeah.
Hasn't really been touched all season, really, apart from that one race.
Yeah. No, he's done everything right, hasn't he?
Yeah. This one's a little wide into the cutting, though. Just to excite us a little bit. Yeah.
Showing off a bit now, I think.
He's got his good friend sitting on the bonnet with him as well.
Yeah.
Plenty of emotion going on in that car, I would have thought. Comes into
Tell you what, he might go close to getting a parade lap, to be honest. 1:05 to go and 1:12 over the top. He's going to be close. He might be 3 or 4 seconds over the line to go around again yet. He might get a 1-up lap on everybody else and just get to go around again and do a bit of sideways action and
a little bit of me time.
Yeah. Unless he rolls out of it a little bit down the hill and just backs himself off. Depends if he feels like going around again or not. He's just started to slow up, though, I've noticed, because he's now 9.3 seconds clear. So he's lost 0.6 of a second so far this lap to Speedy. So he's 3 seconds slower on this lap than his personal best. So he's definitely taking the throttle off a little bit as he rolls through the chase for the final time. Yeah, he's backed the car right up now, guys. He's not keen on going around again, I don't think. He wants to get this season
slow down a bit more.
2:01 at the line, 15. Yeah, he's still going to be close, isn't it? 10 seconds to go.
He'll go around again.
He's going to go around again. He's going to get there. All right, parade lap for you, Sunshine. We'll go back to Speedy Tyres here as he ends the last corner. Second place for the final for Counterpunch.
Well done,
Great
Speedy.
job for him. Walker Davey backs off and lets Corgi go through.
Oh.
That was different. Okay, wasn't expecting that at all. Don't understand it.
Kiwi Räikkönen finished fifth.
Knuckles a defo formation finish. The
Down
kid
go. Burns
slows
penalty.
down at the line. Burns his penalty.
TJ
Look at
and
this
Hardy. Here we go.
The green car's having a run at it.
TJ will get it.
TJ gets it. Back down there.
Diego
there. Great race from Diego, especially early on.
Cruisin will finish, come home in 12th. Darren, as soon as he gets back on track, across the line. Nice job tonight, Darren.
It's a tough run to be in a group that you're not comfortable in and on a track you don't like, so he's on the lead lap.
Yeah, he'll be happy with that.
He won't, but we're happy with that. He's done all right.
Here he is,
Back
coming down Skyline for the last time, flashing the lights.
little lights at the crowd. That's it, mate. Enjoy
Yeah.
it. Soak it up.
Well
Six-time
done.
champion here. You're going to run out of space at CP Motorsports for the trophies. This guy's got them. All the cars will be up on plinths at the front now, including this one, except for maybe the Supra.
Well, you didn't win in the Supra, did he? So,
Well, the Supra and the M6 are the only two he hasn't won in that he's driven in for this team. So those cars will be pushed into the back somewhere out of the way, and all the hero cars will be in the foyer. I expect this one to be the same.
into the chase for the last time.
Rolling back through the gears. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Nice quiet parade lap this one.
Yeah,
It's probably still going to be faster than what I can go, actually. It's not that slow.
probably. Well, I'm glad he slowed up now. There he is. Round Murray's corner. Well done, Mr. Six Time. Come on, come on. There he is. Well done. 29 laps in an hour too, not bad.
Yeah, well, they were saying earlier that they're saying, oh, maybe 27 laps.
Well, there he is. Six-time champ. Sweeps the round as well. Pole position. Fastest lap as well with a 2:10 dead.
Well, he did everything he needed to do, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Alright, let's have a look at the results now. So, Brocky becomes a six-time champ, wins the race. Speedy Tyres in second for CP Motorsports 1-2. Corgi manages third spot, and I believe that'll be second place in the championship. Morgan Davey will finish fourth. Kiwi Räikkönen will finish fifth. Nux and D-Flow 6th and 7th. They will be super happy with that result considering the track they were on. The GOAT got hounded with penalties towards the end, so he ends up 8th. TJ 9th. Artie Thump comes home in 10th spot. Diego comes home in 11th. Cruisin 12th. And Darren comes home in 13th on the lead lap. We lost DJ early. And of course, Brocky set the fastest lap on lap 21 of a 2-minute 10 flat. Whew. Well, there you go. Job done. Let's have a look in the chat. Shies, a shout out, Mr. Six Times. Congratulations. Driver of the day, Speedy. Womble says, this is like watching a 20-year-old Joan Alomu being held back to play Nippers rugby for another season. Clinty Gogo says, well done, Brocky. Filthy says, driver of the day, Speedy. White Hips says, driver of the day, Blue Wiggle, aka Darren, I'm assuming. Chris says, driver of the day, Speedy. Thiswood says, let's go, boys. Up the sideboard. Well deserved, Mr. Six Times. Up the Speedy Tyres. Driver of the day. The Stranger Wants Donuts. Tyrone says, what a legend, classic sideboard. Womble says, driver of the day, Darren. Driver of the day, Speedy from Dadson. Brocky, driver of the day, Speedy. The Brev, driver of the day, Speedy.
I think Speedy's walking it, to be honest.
Yep. Brocky says that was for Freddie. Rest in peace, brother. Well done, mate. Very good. Bradle says, done. Well done, Brocky. Could have played it safe, but had the balls to go for it. Congrats. Speedy Tyres, driver of the day, 6 time. TJ, congrats goes to Brocky. The Stranger, driver of the day, Speedy. Toe Jam, driver of the day, Speedy. Well, I think
Speedy's walked that, I think.
Yeah, 100%. So well done to the CP Motorsports.
There you go. I think I've got him out. Brocky's going to have to do a burnout for you, mate, if you want to pop him on.
Let's have a look. I don't want to go to the track. Here he is.
Here it is. Celebratory donuts there for the Cyborg. 6-time champion. Burning off that other set of Bridgestones there.
Yeah, it's not like they can't afford them. Here he is. Well done.
Great job. And we don't normally let the guys do this sort of thing, but at the end of the season we usually let the champ do a bit of a... That's a good camera angle, that one.
Yeah.
He must be watching the stream, I think, because he's found
come
the
back
camera.
this way a little bit. Come on.
Beautiful work.
Oh. I don't know if that was really called for.
That wasn't really called for, was it?
No.
All right, okay. I've got the points here from let's go. I can't hear what I'm doing. The points have just popped up on my screen now. The final points, pending penalties, obviously. So, Mr. Brocky, cornerstone performance in the Ferrari, was 178 points at the end of the season. Corgi for Blacklight Motorsports in the McLaren was 155 points. So it was a 23-point win in the end for the Cyborg. Great job. D-Flame Duck coming in third with 144. Walker Davey fourth. Nux ended up fifth. Speedy Tyres ended up coming home sixth, which has probably jumped him over Kerry Raikkonen at the end there with that great finish in second position tonight. Adam just bled points tonight after not being able to finish the round tonight, so he ended up 8th, T-Jam 9th, Mountain Goat 10th, Cruisin was 11th, Diego 12th, Artie Thump 13th, so one of your boys in the top category there, mate.
Yep.
And Ricky Bobby was 14th overall.
Well done, Ricky Bobby.
So some big names under that top 14 as well. I can see Tex for GDR ended up 16th, Captain Muffin 17th, V8 was 19th, Gazball was 20th. Scooter, after having just a horrible season with disconnections, ended up 24th, even after winning tonight. So yeah, a couple of guys there that should be further up, but also a couple of guys that are really punching above their weight this season as well. So
there you go, there's a better camera angle.
What have I got? So Touring Car Championship teams points has Cornerstone on top, 274 over Lucky's Lawn Care Racing. Blacklight Motorsport came third over D's by 1 point.
Whoa,
Suck
nice.
it, Brent.
Good job, Darren.
Racing Cars Like Legends fifth. Aussie Hampton finishing, so probably their career high for that team. I think they're really starting to show some pace this season. Dadson Racing 7th, Obsession 8th, Team 53 9th, Red Mist 10th, Counterpunch finished 11th, Death Kid Racing 12th, Ragged Edge and CJ Esports rounded it out. And this looks like it's combined so far. To be decided next week has Cornerstone Performance currently leading the way on 494. Racing Cars Like Legends on 475, Deeds Racing on 456, Lucky's Lawn Care, Obsession, Blacklight 6, Aussie Hampton again is 7th, so again, still doing alright. Counterpunch is just going pretty well for the other half of the team, obviously. 8th place, Ragged Edge 9th, Dadson Racing 10th, 53 is 11th, Red Mist, CJ Esports and Death Kit Racing, so that is yet to be finalised.
That's terrible.
Next week. with the Touring Car Trophy guys still yet to run. So Cornerstone Performance have one hand on the big trophy as well at 494 points. So almost 20 points clear of racing cars like Legends. But again, though, we're relying on Mr. Chase and who drives their other car?
Race fan.
Race fan who's been
Smoking
head and shoulders
everyone.
up towards the top of the field. He is also, he's Super Cup bound next season as well, so he's going to end up being the Cyborg's teammate next season, which is just scary to think of.
Save stickers. We got a lift this week, mate. We can't finish all the way down there. I'm sorry.
Oh, look out. So it's already on about...
Alright, there it is. Okay,
I'm just looking at the steward's notes. They're talking about burn zones at the moment. Nobody bloody listens to us. Oh boy.
Welcome, lads.
Well, guys, that's the championship season over and done with for season. What are we on 4? And
Yep.
the touring car era of Sector 1 for this point, for this way that in this current build of the game as well. GT7 might end up being something different for us, but at this stage, the touring car part of Sector 1 is over and done with for the championship boys, as we go back to GT3 for our hopefully final season on GT Sport.
Yeah, hopefully.
Please don't delay the game again, guys. But yeah, I think the championship guys really, with all the challenges that were thrown at them for season 4, a lot of changes mid-season, a lot of regulation changes to try and balance the field out. Guys that were really competitive in the first couple of rounds suddenly were not competitive towards the end of the season because they got screwed with the regulations changed to try and balance it for everybody. There's always someone that comes out worse off. Looking at you, CJ Esports.
Yeah, 100%.
You guys really suffered in the Honda, and I tell you what, kudos to the guys there for hanging around in the Honda and staying with it too, because that car was just a jet in the first round and then just got absolutely ripped apart with weight once BOP came in. So kudos to your guys for sticking it out in the car that wasn't really competitive as it was in round 1, but that was one of the big pushes for us to go back to one make racing for next season, because it keeps that car balanced, it keeps everybody on the same bit of equipment. It gives the guys the right equipment to battle it out properly, so it's driver versus driver again. Probably the only way that this game can handle racing, unfortunately. It's just not quite as delicate enough to be able to handle mixed manufacturer racing, not in this kind of scale anyway. Maybe 1 or 2 cars, or 3 or 4 maybe, but not with every team in a practically different car, because there's always cars that are just not competitive. So we're hoping that it goes back to what we're used to, the guys fighting for position every race. So yeah,
I think it will.
Yeah.
I think the Porsche
think
will
it
be
will
good for more people than what the current
yeah, look,
situation was as well.
the RSR is a known favourite too. Like, the guys have raced it quite a bit. A lot of these guys first cut their teeth in our league racing in the RSR in the feeder series, where the other guys are racing mixed manufacturers. GT3, the trophy series was always running RSRs.
Yeah.
So I know I've done plenty. I think I've done 3 championships in it myself, and it's a pretty good car to drive. Everyone seems to like it. We did ask them. We gave them a couple of choices of what they wanted to drive for next season as well, and the RSR was the overwhelming favourite for picks as well. So the guys have definitely got what they want. They got the car they want to drive. So it's up to them now to. Can we set all the cars on fire? No, don't set them on fire. The Hyundai's been a good car.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so we're looking forward to season 5. We'll enjoy the last round for season 4 next week with the trophy boys. That's myself and you, Jimmy.
Yeah.
Having a bit of a run. I think Adam is hosting next week because Troy is a moving house at the moment into into the
Castle de
palace.
Guns.
Castle de Guns,
Castle de
as
Guns.
Sean puts it.
I heard a filthy rumour that somebody was going back to Ragged Edge Racing next season too.
I was going to leave that alone. Can we have any comment from the resident ghost?
Well, I will be driving next season. Where I'll be driving? Yes, I will be driving in a Porsche. Yeah.
So nothing really. Thanks for that.
Yeah. Where do you think I'm going to give you an exclusive at 10:15 on a Sunday night?
Well, I tried, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, I look forward to coming back up with the big boys. So, modest goals, top 10 in Group B. I'll be happy with that.
I'll listen to it.
God.
Well, you know, jumping from one sim to the other, I'm human, not one of these aliens and these
Talk
young
about
kids.
play yourself down. Come on.
Modesty is the best form of motivation, my friend.
You'll be right. You'll easily slip in the top 10 of Group A next week, so you'll be fine. All right, well, it is 10:15. I have been sitting in the chair for 3 hours, and I'm getting sick of it. So, final thoughts, lads?
Yeah, good race, great couple of races actually. So it was a really good night of racing. Yeah, nice long stream. Chat was really good tonight as well. Lots of comments and lots of. We got 28 likes as well. So big thanks, big thumbs up for that, guys. Huge effort. I did see we got a couple of new subscribers as well, which is really cool. No, Womble, I won't punch you a Brands Hatch because you've got to actually catch up.
You've got to actually go there.
Yeah, we've got to actually go there.
And a massive congratulations does go to the Cyborg again, 6-time champ. Safe to say he is definitely the GOAT.
Absolutely.
Bully the Mountain Goat changes his name now because he can't be called the Goat anymore.
Mountain Sloth. Yeah,
Yeah, look, I'll just follow on with Sean's comments there. The guys, both races tonight were fantastic in different ways too. The B race, obviously, there was just that rip snorter of a battle the whole way. The A race as well. The guys from second and back were having a good battle while the 6-time just went and engraved his trophy nice and early in the race. But you can't take anything away from the Cyborg. It's been a good season again, challenging season, and he's definitely shown why he's the 6-time champion. He's going to be hard to beat again next season as well. So congratulations, mate. Well done. Great drive, great season. Thanks to the boys that have joined us in the box again tonight. Jimmy, great stream tonight, mate. Excellent work. Everything seems to have run really, really smoothly, which is awesome to see.
Yeah, even the event worked for a change, which was handy.
Yeah, I saw that. It's great. Shut up, Ben. I'm not going to get on the podium next week, so don't even say it.
No, he's going to win because it's a Bathurst, remember?
He's not going to win. No, he's not. I'm in the McLaren. If Corgi can't win in the McLaren, I'm not going to stand a chance in the McLaren. Not racing the Porsches next week. Those guys are quick. And also, I'm in a race with race fan, remember, guys, too. So it's not going to happen. As much as I'd like the miracle to happen, it's not going to happen. I'll be happy with a top 10.
Very good. All right. Thank you very much for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for the likes and the subscribes. Congratulations once again to the 6-time champ. We will be back next week, and from all of us here, stay safe, don't do anything stupid, and you've been watching Sector 1.